All right, looks like we are live. So yeah, hey guys, how's it going? Welcome to episode 151 of Let's Start Live. So hope all you guys have had a great weekend and that you've had a nice week. And yeah, tuning in now, going live. So waiting for me in the chat is Ozzy and Shadow. Let's go and say hello to them, shall we?
Hello.
Hey guys,
Hey.
nice to hear you. But you're very quiet for some reason once again. Hi Joseph, welcome.
Well, no.
Okay, hopefully that'll work. Hey Connor, what's up? And Joshua, what is up? Welcome, and let's also hope the connection works on this stream.
I'm literally praying. Yep, I'm caught up with last week's stream. I know what happened.
Yeah, I was pretty mad when it happened. But yeah, so yeah, hope you guys all had a great week. And if you're wondering what I've been up to this week, I've been watching quite a few things. Old and new, actually, I must say. But unfortunately, the old stuff was unfortunately pretty bad, yeah, because I rewatched both Home Alone 4 and 5 this week, and yeah, I still think they're both trash. And also as well, now that I'm older and I got to rewatch Home Alone: The Holiday Heist again, I personally think it has a very few redeeming qualities, which make it slightly more tolerable than Home Alone 4. Personally, that's what I'll say now. But it's still trash in my opinion, though. I still hate it. It did unfortunately go to that happened completely out of nowhere, and I was very angry. I'm just hoping this one will go well. Hopefully, especially because there's 80 you people watching, so I don't want it to be ruined for all of you. And now it's 9. Like so. So yeah, please, YouTube work for all of us. Please work.
So if the stream does not work for me, I'll let you know.
Please do, yeah. And so, aside from watching those two films, though, guys, I did, however, watch some films that came out this year, actually. And one of them is a sci-fi film directed by the same director of Rogue One, a Star Wars story, and the first out of the MonsterVerse films, Godzilla 2014, Gareth Edwards, and that was The Creator. And I thought it was an absolute masterpiece, and definitely, in my opinion, Gareth Edwards' best movie. I absolutely loved it. It was definitely refreshing to, watch an original sci-fi film that wasn't like, part of a franchise that's being milked, thankfully. No woke crap either.
Something completely original.
Yeah, brand new right there. And so then as well, I also watched another film that came out this year, which is by my favorite crime movie director of all time, Martin Scorsese, and that's Killers of the Flower Moon, and I loved it.
It was about 10 times that you watched that movie.
Well, I was busy, Shadow, so I was a bit tied up, caught up with stuff really. But yeah, I got on to watching it.
I'm so happy that you loved it.
Yeah, I did. I thought that Bobby De Niro and Leo DiCaprio were the best part of it as the two main characters, and the acting was great. And I must say, for a film which is like nearly 3.5 hours, it was very well paced. Didn't feel boring in my opinion at all. I thought it was very good. And yeah, so yeah, the runtime and the pacing is not my bad quality. The only bad quality I have it is that I feel some characters are not going to spoil who were in my opinion underused. That's it. I'm not going to say anymore.
Yeah, that's the same bipolar as me.
Yeah, so I love Killers of the Flower Moon, and I'm hoping to get it on Blu-ray because one day, guys, I want to do a video where I showcase my Blu-rays for my Scorsese films because he's one of my favorite directors and one of the few directors left who I have mad respect for. I mean, put it this way, who doesn't love Martin Scorsese?
I mean, he's brilliant.
Yeah, he is. He's an absolute genius who deserves more love. It's fine, George. No worries. Hope you have a nice Christmas at your grandma's in Ireland. Well, Dad, I don't even use Streamlabs. I just use, YouTube's typical streaming system for my streams. So, but now you've told me it's a pain, I don't want to use it now. No chance. don't want to use it, based on that. So yeah, I did definitely love Kills of Flower Moon, and then the day after that, did I watch? Oh yeah, I watched a film that came out on Amazon Prime called Kandahar, which came out early this year, and it stars Gerard Butler. I thought it was pretty good. So yeah, and then sadly, of course, on the 14th, I did, of course, we watched Home Alone 5 in preparation for its trash talk, because now that my Hound series has wrapped up, this means that no video is going to be on Friday now. So that's how it's going to be, really. And in terms of watching TV shows, when it comes to TV shows as well, guys, I also started watching a show all about cars, and that, of course, was Top Gear. And
Nice.
if you guys are wondering what I'm watching specifically, I'm only watching The Run with Jeremy Clarkson. I'm not watching anything else Top Gear here, unless got Jeremy Clarkson in it. And so far, it's been really good and pretty funny. Take care, Connor. Hope you enjoy it. Rewatching it. And also, in terms of playing games as well, guys, I've been playing more Super Heroes 2 recently, and I finished the story mode a couple of days ago. Nowadays, I'm just replaying my levels for the collectibles. And when it comes to the open world stuff, I still stand by my statement that, in my opinion, Chronopolis sucks.
It really does.
Especially those damn races where you got to drive a van. I hate those races.
And the vehicles are just so slow.
I think the worst offender when it comes to a motorbike is Ghost Riders.
His bike is way too big.
And it's so slow. The one in the first game, the first game's bike was miles better and faster, I must say.
Oh yes. Did I ever tell you that I got stuck a lot on Ghost Rider's bike in Lego Monster Boost 2 and I got trapped in a death loop?
Well, I'm very sorry to hear that. Death loops are a massive pain in Lego games.
Yep, when that happened, I had to restart the game.
Yeah. Speaking of restarts, I've actually had to restart the game several times because some of the quests are bugged. Like one with Squirrel Girl, for example, it was bugged. So that got on my nerves a lot. Especially because I'm not even a fan of Squirrel Girl anyway.
I never liked Squirrel.
Yeah, I don't like her.
Well, outside of the game, just a lame character.
Yeah, I can't stand her.
Yeah, like, why am I supposed to care for her?
I mean, who would care for her?
Like, literally, her only superpower is squirrels.
Living up to her name. Like, I think in Lego Avengers, so I guess that was something at least that made a difference and gave her more abilities. But yeah.
Yeah.
Still not saying much more, to be honest. And when it comes to PS3 territory, I finished Transformers War for Cybertron, my childhood memories, and I'm currently replaying the Darker Moon game, and that's been pretty fun so far. Feeling child memories, you can't get enough of it, can you? One thing about Old is Better Than New that I love is probably how, when you watch old things, it can bring back happy memories.
Yep.
And speaking of Old is Better Than New, I also hope you guys enjoyed this week's video on why I think old Doctor Who is better than new Doctor Who.
Oh, yes. Yeah, I certainly did.
I mean, was there anything about it, Charlotte, that you love listening to?
Yeah, I love when you completely wrecked the Johnny Bay.
That's all I mean to do, because that was a video I wanted to, release for a very long time, because what Doctor Who's become. And yeah, I finally did it. Like clips of this upcoming Christmas special, and it's just embarrassingly bad. Like, when I was watching it, I couldn't help laughing because it was so bad. I was laughing at it. Not laughing because it was funny in a jokey way, it's because it was embarrassing.
Speaking of embarrassing, I got something embarrassing to show you.
What is it?
What is that? Look at my screen.
What is that?
Can't see it. It's Team Fortress 2. I got kicked from the game.
You kicked out? Why?
For having a win streak.
Oh dear.
What? Yeah, I'm pretty sure some little kids got upset at me, so they decided to kick me out.
Just for winning a streak? That's ridiculous.
Yeah, I had a long winning streak. I was literally
Wow, these kids can't handle losing at all.
Like, literally, this is like the best I've done because the last few months I've been terrible, but now I'm doing a lot better.
Well, the fact you
And
can,
these kids can't accept it.
well, the fact that you get kicked out just for kicking a streak makes me not want to play Team Fortress 2 now. That's one of the dumbest reasons to get banned.
Yeah, I'm not even cheating in the game. I'm literally just playing.
You literally just won fair and square.
Yeah.
Like, what am I supposed to do? Let my team lose?
Yeah.
I'm getting
There must be sore losers indeed, yeah. They can't take losing seriously, can they?
Yep, well, guess what? I'm getting back in.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you do that.
Try to get rid of me, I'll come right back.
Yeah.
And so when it comes to what I'm seeing this week, so yesterday, so this week I've watched a lot of direct-to-video Disney sequels. Some of them have been bad, some of them have just been decent, some just okay. Some weren't really good.
Well, I guess that's okay then. Yeah.
And yeah, Luke, you probably saw yesterday that I finally watched.
This is the end. This is the end. Yeah. I'm glad you found it funny, and yeah, you definitely weren't kidding when you said that Seth Rogen's death scene's the best scene in the film. It's just so satisfying, isn't it?
I literally cheered.
I can't blame you. And let me guess, Charlotte, did you also by any chance cheer at Mindy Kaling's death scene at the start?
Yes, I was like, yeah, finally, that B-word's dead.
Yeah, so satisfying.
And also, when she first appeared, I literally shoulder her.
Yeah, that's what I do, and I rewatch it. And I might also as well say that I personally think that Seth Rogen's fictional self in the film is more likable than his actual self, because at least he sacrifices himself, doesn't he?
Yeah, he does. I was literally about to say that too.
And
more tolerable and likable.
But if you guys would ask me who my favorite part of that film is, it's Danny McBride.
he was hilarious.
He was. Like, I just laughed my head off at all of his scenes in the film. He's a legend. And
this movie does have my favorite live action role of James Mitchell.
Yeah, he's good at his fictional self, isn't he? Really good.
Because my favorite role always will be Hiccup.
Yeah, same for me. Always will be Hiccup. Never experienced that when you played to my parents. I'm going to experience it because I gave my Xbox to my brother last week, a couple of weeks ago, so he's going to be playing that now if he wants to anyway. So yeah, looks like I'm missing nothing.
This is actually my first time actually getting kicked out of a TF2 game.
Ouch. Not very fair, though. And also, not only that, guys, but my brother also got an Xbox 360 this week as well, so he's been getting loads of old games this week.
And yeah, when it comes to other films, I watched, of course, The Creator. Love that film.
Yeah, glad you did. Yeah, I loved it too.
And sadly, watched Meet the Mayhem, which I now consider the worst TMNT film I've ever seen in my life.
Worse than the Michael Bay films and TMNT 3?
By far.
Yeah, that's saying a lot right there.
Well, it's an opinion. And you know what? I can totally see why I want to see it either. I'm all going to stick to the...
Plus, not only that, I actually did rewatch Meet the Mayhem, and yeah, I discovered a lot more problems.
This is what happens when you rewatch something you used to like. You can discover problems.
And look, also, yesterday, I also watched Brother Bear 2 for the first time, and oh god, it sucked.
Yeah, I thought you'd say that, yeah, because I hated it too.
Like, I couldn't stand Nita at all.
Yeah, she's very annoying, unfortunately. Like, I can't believe it. I love the first film, but the second one sucks.
What? I thought it was a good idea to give Kenai a love interest.
It was a bad idea.
And one that's been mistreating him throughout the whole entire movie.
Yep.
And also, speaking of which, both Nita and Kenai were unlikable Dakota as well. Hated that.
Yeah, that was stupid. And I also hate how he wasted Michael Clark Duncan as well. He only has like one scene, just one.
I hated that as well. And also, another problem I had is no Tina Turner and no Phil Collins.
Yeah, dumb move like that, not bring those two legends back to do songs, you know? Or bring out songs from the first film, you know?
Yeah, especially Tina, because Brother Bear is actually how I got introduced to Tina Turner.
Yeah, I was introduced to Tina when I watched, like a football compilation of a player with, like, And one of her songs, Simply the Best, was playing in the background. So yeah, that's how I got introduced to her. Then of course when I saw GoldenEye. And when it comes to Phil Collins, I've listened to a lot of his music, and but I think Tarzan was the introduction to Phil Collins.
Yeah, same here.
And I will say that, and I will say confidence there that You'll Be in My Heart is my favorite song by him.
That one,
Yeah, he definitely does. He definitely deserved his Oscar. He won for it.
And today, just to watch the first episode, though.
Yeah, I thought you'd enjoy it. As you said, yeah, I enjoyed it too. It's very touching when you realise that Phil Collins wrote that song for his daughter. Definitely a great choice right there to do. Absolutely. Yeah, that was a pretty good show. It's definitely one of Prime's, few good shows, isn't it? Yeah, great soundtrack. Can't get enough of Tarzan's soundtrack. Yeah, Phil definitely put so much effort into the songs, didn't he?
Yeah, he went all out for Tarzan.
Yeah, he did. Lots of great songs. And I hope he's doing well nowadays, because unfortunately he's not very well, is he, Phil Collins? I hope he's doing well. Hey, Jedi Prime.
Yeah.
So, yeah. And so, yeah, I'm going to keep watching more Top Gear, guys, as well, because, yeah, it's definitely been really good. So, it's actually been pretty funny. I've actually laughed quite a lot of times watching it. So, I'll definitely watch more of that. And so Shadow, you've already talked about, of course, films and shows. Have you played in any games this week by any chance?
Well, I've been playing a lot more Hogwarts Legacy.
Oh, very nice. I see you earned some more trophies on it too. Yeah, nice one.
Yeah, I'm literally up to what I think is the last boss fight.
Wow, I thought you said you were nearly done last week. Have you been covering more and more story this week?
Yeah.
Oh, goodness me, it must be massive.
It really is.
Wow.
And yeah, the main villain of the game, Ranrock, man, he is so hard to defeat. Like, I failed like multiple times.
Yeah. I'm sure I'll have a lot of fun when I eventually get on to play it, because I have it on my shelf up there, ready, one day. But yeah, I think I'm going to take my time with like a Marvel Superheroes 2, because how big it is, really. But yeah, Chronopolis' quests just really get on my nerves. We really do. What was that?
I have no idea.
Yeah.
Well, guess what? I'm gonna try to find out who that is. I had to ask him why he thought it was a good idea to do that.
Yeah, it was a bad idea. We should have done it, like Lego Star Saga did, shouldn't they, with planets? Only making two dimensions, Or even Lego Dimensions.
Yeah, Dimensions.
Yeah, that was 2 years before this game too. I handled Multiverse a lot better.
Yeah, because if there's one thing I'm going to say to the person that gives me an excuse, he says, "Oh, I did because it's a good idea." I'm going to go like, "Well, given the fact that it was a stupid idea, I have elected to ignore it."
Yeah.
I'm trying to call Nick Fury.
Yeah, good thinking, right? Yeah. And it's a shame that my watching of Home Alone films ended with disappointment because of Home Alone Holiday Heist, but thankfully, on a more positive note, this week I'll be getting to rewatch a Lego movie, so I'll be fun at least.
Everything is awesome.
Yeah, it is. But tomorrow, though, I'll be watching. I'm probably going to be watching a film that came out this year, actually, which, had a bit of controversy when it was being made and all that because of the topic it was covering, but it had lots of great reviews from people on the Geeks and Gamers team and many other people too. And it stars an actor who I know from Mel Gibson from Passion of the Christ, and that film is The Sound of Freedom.
Oh, I want to see that movie so badly.
Yeah, I'm going to see it tomorrow. Yeah, see what I think of it. So that's going to probably be a lot of fun to do.
And next week, there's one movie I'll be watching next week that I think you'll be happy about, Luke.
Yeah, what's that?
That is Evil Dead Rise.
Oh, well, I hope you enjoy it. I thought it was pretty good.
Yeah, same here.
I've said many times my favourite Lego game is Lego DC Super Villains. I've even talked about it on other streams too. Love like these supervillains, can't get enough of it.
Yeah, I remember asking you that one time on one stream.
Yeah, you asked me, and I told you, didn't I? And that's never going to change.
Yeah.
My opinion's not going to change. I mean, one of the reasons why I absolutely love that game is because of the voice cast. I mean, I think it was a massive step up compared to Lego Marvel 2's voice cast. Massive step up.
Lots of legends in the game, like Mark Hamill and Kevin.
Yeah. I mean, it's mainly because of Kevin Conroy that I appreciate that game more than ever, because he finally got a chance to play Lego Batman, didn't he? But sadly, it was his only time as Lego Batman.
Yeah, and of course the customizer is insane.
It's the best one in my opinion, because I mean, I think they put a lot of effort into a customizer, literally because you are the main character in the game as a custom character, aren't you?
Yeah, they literally went all out on that customizer. It's awesome.
Yeah, they nailed it. Well, it was brilliant, and you can do so much with it too. It's insane what possibility is with it. So yeah, and
the customizer is also one of my few good qualities with Lego Marvel 2.
Yeah, it's pretty good in Lego Marvel 2, yeah. But it's not to say much, was it, really, to be honest?
I mean, at least on the plus of that customizing Lego Marvel 2, I was able to bring the X-Men and Fantastic Four back.
Yeah, I made them and the Fantastic Four, and I think I also made Magneto as well at 1.2. And I think I also made Quicksilver and Scarlet Witch. But you know what's so dumb is that despite them being like Avengers, as you know, like just normal humans who have got powers from Loki's scepter, not X-Men style characters or mutants, whatever it is, right? But not in like Marvel Superheroes 2. But you know the villain called Enchantress who you fight in the medieval England section of the game?
Yeah.
She's literally Scarlet Witch, but green. She's even got the same idle animation and same abilities, pretty much.
It's literally just a reskin.
Yeah, so I just call her Discount Scarlet Witch. She has a similar helmet too to her as well.
And this is my first time hearing this because that flew over my head the first time I played it.
I mean, trust me. I mean, the level is forgettable anyway, so I can see why you don't remember it.
I mean, I'm going to be replaying like, you know. I mean, at some point.
I mean, on PS4 it's decent, you know, but it's almost the same as Xbox One version, really, of course. But trophies, that is, of course. And so yeah. And I must also well say that, you know, in terms of how forgettable it is, when I replayed the levels, I was thinking, I don't remember this. And they're like, oh yeah, that happened.
You know, I mean, there's one level I'm not going to forget. Well, actually two, because one has a great boss battle and the other one has a pretty bad one. And that is the Carnum level and also the final level, because of how disappointing how the final boss with Kang is.
Yeah, it's disappointing. And I think Kang is an example of a character who you unlock who is a massive letdown when it comes to final bosses.
Yeah, like Rugged Eagle wasn't kidding at all.
He's a letdown. What's also dumb is he's a genius, but he can't even use technological panels in the game.
Which makes no sense because he was able to do it in Lego Avengers.
Yeah, they did him better than that, didn't they? And he was a DLC character in that game and all. Yeah,
that is just a massive downgrade.
Yeah. And when it comes... Yeah, it's embarrassing. When it comes to DLC characters who are in the game ready for you if you get a Lego Marvel collection, my favorite DLC character in the game is Thanos, no question.
Oh, same here. Oh, yeah.
I use him a lot in free play for collectibles. He's a lot of fun to play as because he has so much abilities.
And I do appreciate that they have the entire Black Order.
The entire order, because one of them is missing in Infinity War. So that was something I was happy about, at least. And what's also pretty annoying about PS3 is that I've been having lots of problems with PlayStation Network because it keeps signing me out for some reason, which doesn't make any sense.
That's weird.
Like it's fine. Like it's fine on PS4 as usual, but PS3 keeps signing out, which gets my nerves. I can still thankfully get trophies, and it thankfully remembers my progress on games, thankfully, so it doesn't make me start a new game, thankfully.
Oh, thank God.
Yeah. Better than the Xbox 360, because the 360 has a similar issue, but you literally have to sign back in to get your progress back.
That's unfortunate. Hopefully Peter will be okay with his Xbox 360 he got this week. And if I was wondering what you got on Xbox 360, you got a Simpsons game and also Red Dead Redemption 1 and also Rayman, I think it's called Rayman Legends, something like that, and also what else did you get for it? Lego Star Wars 2 Visual Trilogy, you got those.
Nice. Sweet.
And if you're wondering about Lego Complete Saga, I gave that to him for me when I gave him my Xbox One. I gave him that game as well, and the other games I had before.
Awesome.
And also, of course, Lego Indiana Jones 1 and Lego Batman 1 as well. But I might just say Lego Indiana Jones as it is because I like to pretend it didn't get a sequel. Because
there's no sequel.
Yeah, I'm not a fan of Lego Indiana Jones 2. Because I refuse to play Lego Movie 2, I would say it's the worst Lego game I've played so far.
Definitely is for me.
For tons of reasons, unfortunately. Tons of them. So, yeah.
I mean, like, hella, I would happily play Lego Worlds over that. Over Indiana Jones. That
must be that bad then.
Yeah. I mean, the simple answer to why I don't like Lego Indiana Jones 2 is very simple. It's a rinse and repeat game.
Yeah, you're not wrong at all because, like, the levels pretty much have the same structure, don't they? Which is just very annoying. Like, nothing new, really.
Super repetitive.
Where's the opening for Raiders? Where's the opening theme for Raiders in Temple?
It's cut out, unfortunately. The only thing you get, which has a reference to it, is when you go to that pyramid, when you can fly to it, there's like a secret area you can do or something, but that's nothing to do with the opening scene, is it?
It's an absolute crime that they cut that out.
Yeah, and I see Don's joined as well. Welcome, Don.
Welcome. Oh, hey there.
Yeah, nice to have you join us. Yeah, so I was I was disappointed how he cut out the iconic OC Razor.
I was very disappointed the first time I played it back in I think it was 2009 when it came out.
Yeah, I think it was like a year after the first game, weren't it?
Yeah, I think so. Well, I'm glad I never played it.
It's not worth it, trust me.
Yeah, it's not really. You're not really missing anything if you don't play it. Lego 2000s Lego. So far, my favorite Lego 2000s Lego game. When I usually played it,
before
I did the same thing. The Wilhelm screaming revenge of us if you crash one of the ships.
Oh!
Yeah. The most iconic death sound of any video game.
Yeah. And the fact we didn't include it in Lego Force Awakens or Skywalker Saga is a massive crime right there. Massive.
I'm going to say it again. Hashtag justice for Lego Yoda death noise.
Yeah, justice.
I haven't even finished playing the Skywalker to play after Return of the Jedi.
Well, you don't have to if you don't want to. It's entirely up to you. And
that's what I did. I stopped after Return of the Jedi.
Yeah, don't feel like you've been forced to finish it. You can stop whenever you want to. You know, that's how games work. You can stop whenever you want to.
If I do start Force Awakens, I'll just start it just to kill Rey and then exit. Yeah.
Yeah, do that.
Well, no, that's what I did too. I did that in Last Jedi as well. When I
that's the only reason I want to play Last Jedi is to kill Rey and Rose.
Yeah, you can do that as soon as you unlock them, yeah. And I see Patrick also joined us too. Hey, Patrick.
Good evening.
Nice to join us.
Yeah, I'm actually mostly only joining in because there's something I want to ask of Ozzy and Shadow.
Well, yeah, by all means,
go ahead. All right, here.
Yeah, go ahead.
So essentially, I am dubbing this very, very short little Star Wars gimmick, and there's a moment where there's a bunch of rebel Jesus, I can never say this word correctly. Soldiers. All right. I almost always end up saying shoulders instead. Yeah. There's a moment where they are inspecting a crashed ship in the background, And so what I kind of want is a bunch of small little background voices that you can hear in the background, like, hey, watch that rubble, search that part of the ship. You know, that sort of thing.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah.
And I'm not asking Luke because I'm assuming he's too busy at the moment for stuff like that.
Yeah, I am.
So I'm really only asking Aussie and Shadow to record some lines like that.
Yeah, I'm busy,
I can do that.
unfortunately.
I'll be happy to. Happy to record for you.
Sure. I'll then write a few little lines and send those to the two of you in a couple of minutes or something like that. And I think you can record these lines to me.
Well, I can do them in, like, I don't know. It really depends on how much I'll say.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, same here.
Yeah, sure. I would prefer if you can get them to me fairly, like a few days or something at least.
Well, yeah, sure.
Yeah, I can try making that happen.
Yeah. I would ask Vermont too, but he's not in the chat at the moment, but I'll ask him over DMs.
Yeah, do, because he doesn't even come to chats anyway these days. So yeah, probably best just message him.
Like, I literally no idea why he doesn't come to his chats anymore.
Well, he obviously knows where he's lost his lie, doesn't he?
Like, I mean, I haven't heard much that he's watching that much Star Trek anymore.
He's not said, has he? So who knows what he's up to?
I mean, to be fair, if you guys are curious, you could just DM him.
Yeah, I mean, I could do that. Try and do that.
We've done it many times, actually, Patrick.
Yeah.
We've asked him where he is, but he's told us, you know, why he's not, and that's why Shadow said Star Trek.
All right.
I mean, usually when I don't show up for a chat, I usually explain why I'm not going to show
up. Yeah, you say why.
Yeah, I mean, I don't really have. I mean, I'm rarely busy, and
exactly.
And not just for all the stuff I usually do early on the day. Movies, play games, watch TV shows, all that.
Yeah. But I'll write those lines. Yeah. Actually, just thought of something. What would you guys say about it if I gave you like a deadline to record the lines?
I don't know about that.
Yeah,
I don't know about.
I don't do well with deadlines, to tell you the truth.
Yeah, deadlines just come off as rushy and all that. I don't like that. It literally feels like I'm doing an assignment for school.
Yeah, it's because some people work better under deadlines and some people work better without deadlines.
Sometimes it's best to do it at your own pace.
Yeah, it's because sometimes, for example, Michael Pager, who it was my composer, he to follow because it encourages him to speed things up since he has so many different things he's busy with. So usually if your project that you're hiring him for doesn't have a deadline, to take more time to work on other projects, do it a bit more efficiently, for example. So some people work better when they are given a deadline, and some people work better when they don't have a deadline.
Okay. So, but yeah, some people will, just like to go on pace, don't they, really? So I like to go real, to be honest.
Yeah, but that's all I had to say. I gotta get back to work.
No worries. Well,
some
hope you have fun.
Better without deadlines. Some work better with. It changes. Something like that. And yeah, I'll see you guys later.
And Patrick, before you go, I'll probably see if I can do all the voices I can for the what you asked me to.
Yeah.
I'll probably do that one at a time.
Yeah, sounds good. Yeah, for the record, I just want you guys to use your normal voices for these rebel voices. Yeah,
Okay.
No need to do varying voices. I just want completely normal voices in this case.
All right.
Yeah, so that's pretty much all. So I'll see you guys later.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
See you.
Kind of.
Bye-bye.
See ya. And so, you guys are probably going to be asking me, did I get anything this week? Well, because Christmas is coming, I decided, to take it easy with what I got today, because I was only able to find one thing that I got today in Manchester. One thing. But first of all, though, in terms of unboxings, as you guys saw earlier, I was able to unbox my figure of Superman from Injustice 2.
Awesome.
Nice.
Yeah, I love this
Nice.
figure, especially the armor he wears. It's pretty cool, I must say. Really cool.
The man of steel himself.
Yep. And then in terms of what I got today, it's a video game for PS4, which is actually next gen from Xbox One to PS4, and Metro Redux.
Hmm.
And it includes 2 games, being Metro 2003 Redux and a game called 2033 and Metro Last Light Redux. Yeah, so it's 2 games in one, which is pretty cool, actually. I love it when games do that.
But don't think I've heard about that game.
Well, I used to have an Xbox One, but then, of course, when I retired from Xbox, I, of course, sold it, and yeah, I got its PS4 version. So, yeah. And Blaze said to me he's going to join us at 11 o'clock, so yeah, that'll be 10 PM my time. So, yeah, about 90 minutes into it, really. So, yeah, less than that, really. So, yeah.
Oh yeah, look, if you were to ask me what I thought of the Hound, yeah, I'll give the Odyssey a 10 out of 10.
The whole thing is 10 out of 10. Well, you're very kind, Shadow. I appreciate your feedback on the series. I mean, was there anything that you liked about the finale in particular?
Well,
I mean, would you say a happy ending and all that, really?
Happy ending, you get all the characters. A proper ending.
Yeah. But yeah, that's the series done with now, and because I'm so busy with work, I'm going to take a break from voice acting, Transformers related stuff for now.
Cool. Hey, so yeah, y'all know last night I finally saw Godzilla -1.
That's cool.
Yeah, you did. So glad you loved it.
Absolutely.
Like that movie is a full-blown masterpiece. Like, ain't it, man? Like all I have to say is go see this movie.
It must feel sad for Hollywood when even Japan can make a better modern monster film than Hollywood itself can now. Oh no.
Yeah, I mean it's embarrassing. It really is.
Well, I guess I can tell you this, since it's not connected to the MonsterVerse. I guess I'll watch it when I have the time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Please, like it's not connected to the MonsterVerse at all. It's just pretty much a remake of the 50s film.
I've been meaning to check out, the Japanese Godzilla films, including this one and the original one from the 50s, because, yeah, I think Godzilla is best being made in Japan, really, to be honest, because, that's where Godzilla was created, wasn't he?
Yeah.
So I'll polish it to that, really.
And it definitely showed with this film. Like, just give a love for the character of Godzilla.
Absolutely.
Like it didn't have a Merge 2. It didn't have any woke propaganda.
Well, thank God for that.
But because the Japanese aren't that country.
Yeah, Japan's a no-nonsense country. Respect them for that. Massive respect.
It just focused on.
Yeah, indeed.
And of course, the director has my undying respect. Lately, because of how he thanked the fans for supporting his film.
Yeah, very nice of him to say that. Yeah, I love it when directors do that. When we find my fans like that, very nice of him. And speaking of Hollywood people, guys, it looks like that reporter called Stephen Weintraub has lost even more respect from me as well.
What did he do?
He's telling people on Twitter to not have negative opinions on films or make them as the worst films of the year, or something like that.
So it's Seth Rogen all over again.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah, Stephen Weintraub. Yeah. Then again, guys, I already hated him when he laughed at Zack Snyder losing his daughter. So yeah.
What? What a prick! What an absolute prick!
Well, that's disgusting.
Yeah, he laughed at because he was finding with a laughing gif over an article about Zack Snyder's loss of his daughter. So yeah.
Like he's a monster for that.
Yeah, he is. Screw him for that.
You know how does he like it if people laugh at him for a dead family member?
Exactly.
Like put it this way: what if this guy one day lost his entire family and all of us laughed at him?
Yeah,
like how
exactly.
Like what an absolute dickhead.
Indeed. Yeah, no respect to him for that. Like, he fails to understand that, people have a right to an opinion. If they don't like it, they don't like it. Don't try to tell them, not to do it at worst of the year list. It's their opinion. If you don't like it, you don't like it.
Yep, that's not stopping me because I'm still gonna be posting my list like on New Year's Eve. Yeah, I'll probably do it more New Year's Eve closer this time.
In the new year, I'll post my list of how I'd rank the films from 2023. That's what I'll do. I mean, I've even got my notebook here of it. See? Yeah, I've written them all down. I'm just seeing the shit.
Nice.
Yeah, I got my list too.
Yeah, it's a massive list too. Massive one.
I've been doing this thing for like 5 years already.
That's cool.
I think I literally started last year, or in 2021.
I mean, the only year I missed was 2019.
Well, that's a shame.
I mean, but then again, it's a very simple. Then again, it's really easy to sum up, anyways.
I've also noticed, guys, that there's not been any comments on the stream for some reason. I don't know why.
Okay, I can throw something in. Like just something random.
Yeah, I just put in something random too.
Well, if you guys are there to comment, Ozzy saying yo and whatever, and anything else, but not else saying whatever, anything else, either. Like, how hard is it to say something? There's eight of you watching, so where are you?
8 people watching.
Yeah, no comments.
What do they want me to do? Say something? What do you want me to do? Say something funny or something? Okay, I'll try this. I told this to Shadow yesterday. He kind of did laugh at it, but it's my response to Mutant Mayhem fans. Since you want to know why I slowly grew to disliking it, it's mostly because of the fans, the Mutant Mayhem fans. Like, literally, my response to them, like, Mutant Mayhem fans attacking other Ninja Turtle fans, I'm like, hey, don't discriminate your own fan base.
So funny. So funny.
You should respect the fan base, shouldn't you?
Yeah, because it's literally making Ninja Turtle fans like me look bad.
Yeah, and I literally became a TMNT fan this year.
But yeah, it's a shame, really, that how a franchise has gone with its animated film. Bit of a shame, really.
And also, Don, did you read my? Yeah, I did for me.
Yeah, you did. You read it.
And I guess you had a good laugh. Yeah, I did. What would you say was your favorite part of what I said?
And I think probably about how most of the people designs all look like hobos, even.
Yeah. Baxter looked like a blob. look like an unfinished blob. Like. I was laughing my ass off on a side.
People literally want to defend that.
Hey, Lucky Nerd, nice to join us in the comments.
Yeah, I
look at this. Just look at Baxter here. Just in the mic chat. Just look at him. Like, it looks like an effing.
That's literally the first shot of the movie.
I don't even know who that is.
Baxter Stockman. And also Giancarlo Esposito got.
I mean, I did warn you about that beforehand.
Yeah, like that just pissed me off when I watched the movie. Like, okay, so you had Gus Fring and Moff Gideon himself there, who is also a perfect voice choice for Baxter, by the way. Yeah. And you freaking waste him.
Yeah, one absolute waste. Yeah, it's a shame, really, but yeah, I'm not gonna watch the film because I'm not going to support Seth Rogen at all. No chance.
Good.
Yeah, I don't see any reason why I should watch it.
Yeah, just stick. I mean, all I would say is just watch when you get the chance. Just watch the 1990s one. That's the best one out of all the Ninja Turtles movies.
Yeah, I'd love to check out that one there when I can.
And Batman vs. TMNT, I also thought was awesome.
I'll see if I can watch that too. Yeah, because I love DC and animation. So yeah, Beavis will be great too.
I mean, I said this before,
and also look, there are also some references to Batman the Animated Series.
Oh, are they? Oh, that sounds exciting.
Like literally the opening shot of the movie is an homage to that show.
That's cool. Designs Mutant Mayhem are hideous. Well, I can definitely see why Golden Nerd, because I saw some of them on pictures, and yeah, it looks creepy. So yeah, and please keep the comments coming, please, because when there's no comments, I panic thinking something's wrong. Yeah, please don't stop.
Yeah, I have no idea why, but my heart's just started beating rapidly fast for some reason.
Yeah, and there have been a few times where the stream is just loaded, and all of them. But
yeah,
it's me a little.
I mean, sometimes, guys, I get so frustrated. I want to punch my laptop because I'm getting so angry with it. You know, hate it when it does.
Yeah, because when the comments stopped going, I started getting a little anxious.
Yeah, it's worrying. And the clock, which says how long I've been live for, is also pretty bad too, because it keeps freezing for some reason. Like, I don't know why it's doing that. Like, it's not even been streaming for an hour. Your internet's buggy for you on your end, Exalted Nerd. Ouch. Sorry to hear that. Well, I'm trying to keep entertained for as long as I can, but yeah, please keep the comments coming and questions as well if you can, so we can get discussing, you know. Please just go for it.
Yeah. I mean, I guess if there's one thing I guess my updated score on Mutant Mayhem. Remember how it used to be 9? Yeah, 5.5 now.
5.5, goodness me. Talk about a downgrade, eh?
Yeah,
because to be honest, I felt very biased when I first saw it. I'm just gonna admit that.
Like, literally, the only good thing about the movie is Ice Cube as Superfly. That was literally the only good quality I had.
Well, that's cool, I guess. If there's something redeemable in it, something.
Yeah, well, I mean, the film came out around the time Ice Cube won our respect.
Yeah.
Heck, even the film that came out in 2007 looked better. You know this.
Yeah.
Film.
Yeah, TNT.
Nice to join us, Lucky Nerd. Nice to join us.
Oh.
TMNT 2007 is beyond underrated.
Is it? That's cool.
Yeah, I think so too. It's the true Ninja Turtles 3.
Yeah. Yeah, I've heard good things about that third one, yeah. A lot of you guys and a lot of the fans do regard it as the third film, yeah. Because apparently the actual third one isn't good. Apparently,
no, it's trash.
It's crap.
It's crap.
I'm gonna quote Tyrone Magnus here. It's a big old piece of trash.
Like it's boring as hell. There's too many childish moments. Like and Casey Jones gets wasted.
Oh dear.
I mean, here's my biggest question. What does this have to do with the Ninja Turtles?
Exactly.
Oh yeah, and also another thing I absolutely hated about the man is where the actual is Casey Jones and Shredder.
Yeah, instead we get this creepy romance between April and Leo, of all things. Yeah, it makes Donnie and Leo's. I mean, not Leo. Donnie and April's relationship in TNT 2012 a bit more real than that.
And also don't get me started on the scene where April starts puking for 10 seconds straight. Who
Oh
wants to see
God,
that?
insufferable.
I mean, Shadow did hear this from me, but I actually nearly puked when I rewatched it because I have no idea why. But when I first saw it in theaters, I thought it was funny. Now it's disgusting.
It can happen, really. You know, you might have a positive feeling towards something at first, but when you see it later, you'll probably change, won't you? What you think of it?
Yeah, it's further evidence why I'm not a fan of gross out humor.
I'm not a fan of it either, to be honest. Really, it just makes me want to throw up. So yeah, but yeah, I'm definitely looking forward to rewatching the Lego Movie, or at least that's something I'm looking forward to watching again. The only thing I'm not in that film is Liz Banks, of course, who I can't stand.
Yeah.
Yikes.
Yeah.
To be honest, she is literally my only bad quality.
She's the main reason why I prefer the Lego Batman movie. That'll always be my favorite Lego movie. Always has been, actually.
Yeah, maybe it's a good thing that her character is only a minor character in the Sam Raimi Spider-Man films.
Yeah, that's the only reason why I can tolerate her involved, because she only appears like a couple of scenes, really, doesn't she? And she's actually, and Betty Ross is actually more likable than Liz Banks, isn't she, as well?
Yeah. I would also add on to her character from the movie Invincible with Mark Wahlberg.
Yeah, I've not seen that film yet, but I might do one day, mainly because I love Mark Wahlberg as an actor, and because he's really cool in real life, and he's, of course, against Walk too, which is great.
Yep. I mean, if Mark Wahlberg wasn't in the movie, I don't think I would have watched it, to be completely honest.
I don't think I would either, really. I don't want to see. I mean, is it a main role she's in, by any chance, Ozzy?
She plays the love interest, but she's barely in it. She only has a few scenes, I believe.
Well, that's good, I guess.
It's a biopic movie about an American football player.
I see. The Last Jedi is an example of a movie where your opinion changed drastically. Well, I can definitely see what you mean. Yeah.
Oh yeah, I can relate to that.
I mean, at first, guys, right? You know, I've always hated it. I mean, I don't know if you guys are aware of this or not, but I walked out when Luke Skywalker died because I was so angry. I walked out of the cinema when Luke died out because I was just livid. So yeah.
I mean, I don't blame you.
Peacemaker intro. I no longer care for Peacemaker. I don't want to talk about it because screw James Gunn. I'm not talking about Peacemaker.
Yeah,
I unfortunately lost interest in that show.
Yeah, I don't want to talk about anything in James Dunn's done, to be honest. Screw him. He has no respect from me. Yeah, Force Awakens, yeah. I mean, when I first saw it, I actually watched on New Year's Eve, guys, in 2015, right? And, you know, for some reason, I was, like, excited for it. But, yeah, at the same time, but when I left the cinema, I was disappointed because, like a lot of you guys would probably say, it is indeed, to me, a soulless retread of A New Hope.
And
also, guys, you'll also be pleased to know that my grandma was disappointed in the film as well. You know, she grew up with, you know, the original trilogy, right, when she was younger, right, in the 70s and the 80s, right, and she was looking forward to seeing Harrison Ford and Carrie Fisher and Mark Hamill back, and she was disappointed because they were hardly in film, and she didn't even like the new characters either. So yeah, I can definitely relate to her when it comes to that.
I mean, when it comes to current day Star Wars and CU stuff, heck, even this painter I had not that long ago was painting my house. He even agreed that they've been dragging these franchises for very long.
Well,
Even
not
admit
wrong.
that.
Not wrong.
And also, guys, when it comes to Force Awakens, an old friend of mine actually spoiled Han Solo's death for me, and I should have taken that as a warning.
Oh dear. Shrek 3. Oh god, I've always hated Shrek 3.
Yep. Oh yeah, that's another film I used to like.
I've always hated Shrek 3. I've always hated Shrek 3. I've always hated it.
I mean, when it comes to Shrek 3, I still liked it at first, but I always found it to be the weakest one. But now I do hate it.
Yes. I mean, for me, I used to think it was okay, but nowadays I find despise it.
Yeah, same.
Yeah,
I mean,
stupid.
Fortunately, I had the pleasure of constantly re-watching it whenever my younger cousins would come to visit my house.
Really?
And I'd need to play a film for them. Yep. Looking back, it was so uncomfortable.
I mean, when I first saw Netflix a couple of years ago, I hated it. So yeah, that's an example of like a first time watcher hating it. You know.
I mean, for me, the first time I saw it was actually in theaters back in 2007.
Oh man, I've not seen any of Shrek films in the cinema. I've seen all of them by streaming services, to be honest. So yeah.
The only Shrek film I saw in theater was Shrek Forever After.
Well, the first Shrek film I saw in theaters was Shrek 2.
Oh, lucky.
I never really got to experience any of them in the cinemas either, because I only saw the second Shrek film on VHS and the other two on DVD.
You can only imagine my pain watching late Home Alone films. Oh, that Dorlet. You have no idea how much I suffered watching those films. But of course, this week you're not going to get one trash talk, but two trash talks: the Home Alone 4 and the Holiday Heist. So get ready to watch me tear those garbage films apart.
I never even saw those 4 films, but
please.
Already bet that your trash talks are going to be way to watch then, though.
Well, that's what I kind of say, Lucky Nerd. Thank you.
I mean, because I've always thought to Home Alone 2.
I mean, I guess you could say it's a Christmas present for all. Yes.
I guess so.
Christmas came out this year.
It was Yeah, you're right about Dor. Ed Asner it was to me, but only best part of Home Alone Holiday Heist. My favorite part of it was Mr. Carson, his character.
Yeah, because Holiday Heist is also trash.
Yeah, it's a trash film, but he's the best part of the film.
But I will rewatch that movie over Home Alone 4.
Yeah, I think I would too, to be honest. And also, if you were to ask me who my favorite out of the 3 bad guys is it in Home Alone Holiday Heist, it's Sinclair.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, you know the old man, Matt Dowell's character.
Yeah, I vaguely remember him.
I mean, it's mainly because I love Malcolm McDowell as an actor, so yeah, I'll always pick him out of the 3 villains of Home Alone Holiday Heist.
Also, I should probably add on to something about Home Alone 4. It's not only just the worst Christmas movie I've ever seen, it's also one of the worst movies I've ever seen in general.
Yeah. Yeah, Home Alone 4 is absolutely atrocious from start to finish. My laugh can give Palpatine, Joke, and Green Goblin unfair money. Thanks. But yeah, that kind of laugh I do gives me a bit of a sore throat. But yeah, I'll do it to entertain you guys well. Even if my throat breaks from it. But yeah, I must say, it definitely felt like the end of an era when, Hound wrapped up yesterday. Because I spent, a lot of time making episodes, and yeah, it's finally over after so long. Like 60 episodes of it,
definitely. Yeah, 60 episodes, they flew by fast.
I suppose time flies when you're having fun. And I just hope you guys also enjoyed this week's Trash Talk at Home Alone 3 as well. I posted on Tuesday, I think it was.
Yep, that was all I needed to hear.
Wait, so Shadow, despite not seeing the film, did you see it? The Trash Talk?
That's the Trash Talk, yeah.
Oh, that's cool.
That was everything I needed to hear.
So, does it tell you that it's not worth it then?
Nope. Yeah, pretty much, yeah. It did tell me that, yeah.
And Ozzy, was there particular parts of it that you found funny?
How about the fact that the kid was barely even home alone?
That's what I'm ranting about.
And it's called Home Alone for a reason.
Yeah.
Someone didn't get that.
These 3 films that have Home Alone 2 fail to get that, don't they? It's just ridiculous, really.
Then why put Home Alone in the title then?
Why is it called Home Alone then?
I mean, it's like I call it Kidsters.
Okay.
And Ozzy, just out of curiosity, have you got a favourite out of the 4 villains in Home Alone 3?
To be honest, not really, because I barely even remember that movie.
I mean, trust me, the film is pretty forgettable anyway, compared to the iconic first 2 films. Home Alone, as far as I'm concerned, is a duology. Duology.
It's like been nearly 10 years ago since I saw out the Home Alone movies that came after Home Alone 2.
Is it? Wow.
And yes, I'm still recovering from that after nearly 10 years.
And Home Alone is definitely not a franchise I'm going to watch all the films for, because, as you guys know, I flat out refuse to watch Home Sweet Home Alone. I
ain't watching it.
I mean, the fact they made it in the first place and the appalling trailer was enough for me to avoid it.
And I might as well.
What are they?
Yeah. On how they screwed up the villains, because you know how in all Home Alone movies they're criminals. For some reason, they're not criminals anymore. They're not criminals. They're a couple.
Yeah, and apparently the film revolves around like a misunderstanding or something.
Yeah, misunderstanding villains. Like, I hate that. I hate that so much.
And also, these traps should have gotten these people killed. And I mean, really should have gotten them killed.
I think that accounts for lots of traps from a franchise, really. Lots of them.
And that reason's exactly why I'm not watching Home Sweet Home Alone.
There's no reason why anyone should see it, really, to be honest. I mean, the trailer was enough to convince me it was trash anyway. Like, what was that trailer?
I don't know. I never even finished it.
Yeah, just absolutely dreadful. They weren't even trying, were they, to make it good, were they?
Yeah, I haven't.
I have no idea who's gonna try to watch it for your benefits. I'm like, nah, Nostalgia Critic did it for me.
And I must also ask as well, right? Why is the main character British?
I have no idea.
Yeah, that was one of the few questions I had with that trailer.
And it's also a shame you have, Ellie Kemper wasting your time in it as the wife criminal. Like, come on. I liked her much better in The Office. And if you guys remember Lego Batman movie, if you guys remember Lego Batman movie, she's Phyllis as well in Lego Batman movie.
And of course, another reason why I don't want to see this movie. It's apparently there's a disgusting scene involving Boss.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about. It's pretty gross.
Yeah, I saw that.
Has a 3.6 out of 10 on IMDb. Lol.
It's essentially a 1.
I don't know why he even has that score.
I mean, can you really trust IMDb score these days?
I mean,
Not really.
Exactly.
I mean, I already told you that based on some clips that I've seen and all things I've heard, they did reuse somewhere in my memory, but for a scene that's really out of place.
Yeah, didn't we
But
play?
then,
I mean, because didn't we play it in Buzzy's scene?
What?
Didn't we play that theme in Buzzy's scene in his car?
Nope.
Because I'm pretty sure I heard it when he was talking about Kevin and all that in that scene. You know, I could hear the theme, and yeah.
There was another scene that it was used in, and the scene that it was used in was super out of place.
What scene was it?
And it's when the couple were literally decided to go back to the house, and it was creepy as crap because the doll talks in that scene.
Oh God, a doll talks. Are we trying to knock off Chucky and Annabelle by any chance?
What is this? I don't know. Movie now.
Probably, yeah. Then again, I would say it's a horror film because it's shall I say horrendous.
Yep, that's the true horror. That's how
horrendous.
And Harry told me about the setting up the traps. Why did they have to rescore John Williams' music?
Yeah,
why?
Bad move.
Like, there's no need to rescore it. It was amazing. It was already great. It was already perfect the way it was.
Yeah, absolutely perfect. No need to be changed.
Yeah, John Williams, for Christ's sake.
If something's not broken, don't fix it.
Yeah, to me, John Williams is a great composer. He's never failed whatsoever in his soundtracks ever.
Yeah.
So I don't want to rescore it.
I just want
Bad move.
I just find it laughable how even after 9 years they still hadn't learned anything.
Yeah, it's ridiculous, isn't it? They had 9 years after a Holiday Heist and they've learnt nothing. Lily and Suji Gray are both down there sleeping actually right now. So yeah, they might come and join me soon. And because my Hound series as well, I could probably do maybe a weekly series of the cats, probably maybe something like that. Imagine that.
Yeah, I love that. Love that very much.
Yeah. Either that or a 1 hour film. I mean, would you guys be up for watching a 1 hour film of just for cats? Just for cats, simply for an hour?
Yeah.
Yeah, sure.
Because, I mean, I know you guys would probably say that, they're much more worth watching than bad films. I mean, who'd have thought cats? I mean, who'd have thought cats would be better than bad films, eh? Like cats, guys, cats. These vloggers are so cute.
It's funny.
Okay, that would definitely be better than 2019's Cats the movie.
Yeah, I thankfully refuse to watch that. I mean, I will say, guys, right, based on the trailers alone, it's a 0 out of 10 from me.
Already a 0.
I mean, let me just tell you this: it's literally a full-on horror movie.
Yeah, in a bad way, of course, not in a proper horror movie, of course.
Like this,
the CGI is trash, like hell.
I mean, I can't even tell if the actors are actually wearing the costumes or if it's CGI. I can't tell because how bad it is.
What I'm about to say is going to say a lot. It makes Cat in the Hat 2003 look like a masterpiece.
That's saying something.
Yep, and the worst part is that even the CGI that they used for Cheetah from Wonder Woman 2 was still better in comparison.
Yeah, of course it was. Yeah.
Yeah,
it's a shame.
Yeah, no, I'm one of those people that actually do like Wonder Woman 2.
Yeah, I like it too, but as far as I'm concerned, it walked off the first movie. I just wish that the Cheetah persona was in the film more rather than just towards the end, because it's literally a Spider-Man 3 Venom treatment where, of course, the villain persona is barely in the film until towards the end. I wish we got more. Yeah, very unfortunate, isn't it? Cat in the Hat's more watchable as Exalted Nerd. Oh wow, never seen something, because I think Cat in the Hat's trash.
It is beyond dog.
Yeah, I still can't believe I actually you used to own a DVD of that until I actually threw it in a garbage disposal.
I never will own it.
The Cat Hat's only real funny scene is when the cat says it was ruined when she bought it, which people made this movie.
Yeah, I think it sums up the film really, and Don, I think you posted one of the quotes from the film on one of your edits. I think it was on the She-Hulk video. I think didn't you post the meme of that boss guy yelling "You're fired"?
Yeah.
I mean, while I think that boss is really harsh because he fires people just for shaking hands with him. It's still funny, but at least how he yells "fired," like goodness me.
Isn't that boss a germaphobe?
Yeah, he is. He has a fear of Germans. That's why he encourages his hand sanitizers to be used, and he won't shake hands either. If you shake hands with him, you're fired.
Fired.
On the first day of work.
I mean, thankfully, my job, guys, I shake hands with lots of people, and I even do face bumps as well with my students I work with because they're so nice, really well behaved.
Yep. Well, the only other good thing I would say that from that Cat in the Hat film is that it was probably the title, because that was still close to the book, at least the title of that thing.
At least,
yeah, the opening logos.
Yeah, make no mistake, it is a horrible movie. Yeah, I mean,
it still doesn't save the movie though. It's still a 0 out of 10.
Yeah, I give it a 0 too. Yeah, screw it.
Yeah, I actually give it a -1 out of 10, which is even harsh. But yeah.
I mean, I can't say I blame you. I mean, if I could give a film the lowest score possible, I would. But if I want to be specific in actual numbers, I would give it 0. But if I could give it below that, of course I would.
I mean, if I could, I would give Jason Takes Manhattan a -100.
I mean, what's the largest number in existence?
How about a minus infinity?
Yeah, minus infinity. Yeah, give it that.
Yeah, I'd rather just go with infinity because largest number in existence. So yeah, we're gonna be here all day finding that out.
9 Guguplexion.
Yeah, it is a shame. I definitely love Jim Carrey's Grinch movie. Can't believe that's much better than another Dr. Seuss adaptation.
Yeah, because Jim Carrey's Grinch movie was way more faithful to the book.
Yeah, it was. I think it deserves more love, Jim Carrey's movie. And I think Grinch one. I think the Grinch one is his best roles as well. But if you guys want to see what I think is if you guys want to see what this film called Eternal Sunshine of a Spotless Mind.
Absolutely.
I will definitely.
Yeah, please do, because if you guys want to see him in a dramatic live action role, I would recommend it strongly. It's a great film.
But to me, though, what to me always will be my favorite role of this is in The Mask.
I mean, that's a very hilarious role, so I can't say I blame you. I mean, you guys will probably be aware that the serious role is done because of the Christmas Carol film as well. It's absolutely phenomenal. Christmas Carol 2009, absolutely phenomenal.
Underrated.
And I can't believe it. Isn't it from 2009?
2009.
Like,
yep, 2009.
Why is that animation for it so much better than what we're getting today in terms of like a lot of animated stuff, especially from Disney?
I really miss motion capture animated movies.
And I say a lot, and not all, because as you guys know, I love Mario, for example. I still love Mario. Illumination, I still trust, and when it comes to Garfield, guys, as well, Peter wants to go see it, so I'll be seeing it at the cinema with Peter, and I was going to see it anyway, because, like I said, guys, on my server, when I saw a trailer, I'll say this, guys, right? No matter if a film is good or bad, I'm going to see it in support of Chris Pratt and Samuel L. Jackson.
Same. For me, I mean, I'm always going to support the retro.
I mean, I can't say no to a Chris Pratt film or Samuel L. Jackson, because Samuel L. Jackson is worth every second of watching. It's a pleasure to have him on the screen because he's so funny, and Chris Pratt, absolute legend.
Also be on fair actor.
And if you guys want, praise towards him, of course, even Frank Welker, who's voiced Garfield in lots of things, said that he loves Chris Pratt as well. I mean, if you guys haven't seen the interview, of course, the interview asked him, what did you hear about Chris Pratt Garfield movie? Frank, of course, said he was disappointed that he wasn't asked to reprise his role. I mean, who wouldn't be disappointed? Who wouldn't be disappointed, right? If you weren't asked to play your character again for a film, but rather than bash Chris Pratt like a lot of people unfortunately did, he instead said, "I love Chris Pratt, of course."
Aww.
I mean, who doesn't love Chris Pratt?
Mad respect for him. Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, I'm never going to bash Chris Pratt whatsoever. I'm not going to do that.
And massive respect for Frank.
Yeah. Yeah, Frank's awesome for that. He's always one of my favorite voice actors. Yeah, he's in the film as Garfield's dad, which is pretty cool. And so, but yeah, Frank always one of my favorite voice actors, and I like him a lot more now because he showed support with Chris Pratt. And I can see why he's lots of people's favorite actor as well, because he's a really cool guy, really cool, and very talented. And he can play different kinds of ranges, can't he, as well? Loads of them.
Yeah, plus like with D. Bradley Baker, he can do many creature voices.
Yeah, he can. Does a great job at it too, I must say. And if you guys have seen his appearance on the Graham Norton show, he does a Cockney accent, and in my opinion, it's spot on. Like a British accent, like flawless right there. And that was like a first time try and all. Like wow, or right there. No rehearsal, warming up. He just did it right there, nailed it. And so yeah. And as I said last week, guys, when it comes to Chris Pratt, of course, like I think him getting attacked by people just because of his religion was just so childish and stupid.
It really is.
Yeah, because what I'll say, guys, is I'm not religious in any form or fashion, right? But if you guys want to believe something, you do. I'm not going to attack you for it. You believe whatever you want to believe. I might not have the same belief as you because I'm not religious, but you believe whatever you want. I'm not going to stop you. Give you the freedom. So yeah, I think it was dead stupid how people were attacking Chris just because of his religion. Really stupid. But yeah, I'll definitely watch Garfield, yeah. Hoping it'll be really good too. Hopefully.
Yeah, I'm hoping that it will at least be either good or average.
Yeah, see what I think of it. Fango stream's gone for over an hour, which is good.
Yeah, it's a good sign.
Yeah, nearly halfway, really. Another 10 minutes, and we'll be halfway through it, 90 minutes, so yeah. And so yeah, Garfield is a film I'm looking forward to next year.
Yep.
And animation-wise as well, I'm also looking forward to Across the Spider-Verse as well. As a sequel Beyond the Spider-Verse. Whenever that comes out.
Yeah, I'm hyped.
I mean,
I'm hyped up.
I mean, it's not going to make it, of course, to its original March release date, is it? Because that'd be way too rushed, wouldn't it? So,
yep.
What I'm thinking is, do you reckon we'll do it probably towards the end of this upcoming year?
I mean, it makes sense if you ask me.
Why not release it for a Christmas theme? Like we do in No Way Home, and of course the first Spider-Verse film. And who knows? It might probably be the best of a trilogy. Who knows? So hopefully it'll be really good. Yeah.
Yeah, I have a lot of faith in Sony.
Yeah, hopefully they'll do a great job.
So another third animation studio I can actually trust in today's world is Sony.
Yeah. And there's also as well that wasn't there like a Japanese film that released recently, but Boy and the Heron? Yeah, I want to check that out as well.
No, that's Studio Ghibli.
Studio Ghibli, yeah.
Yeah, I love Studio Ghibli.
Same.
So many great films.
So yeah, hopefully it'll be good then. And yeah, Boy and the Heron when I get around to watch. I've heard great things about it, and I especially want to watch it because it's got a great voice cast as well.
Same. I need to really catch up on Studio Ghibli stuff, but yeah.
I mean, if there's one thing that makes me think, Japanese animated films stand out compared to others is their celebrity voice cast they have for them.
Yeah, it's packed.
Yeah, lots of stars really. I mean, there is like one that I do want to check out one day called Afro Samurai, and the main reason why is because of Samuel L. Jackson. He's Afro Samurai.
Yeah, I might someday check that out. Plus Zachary Gordon was in the second film as when he was a younger boy.
That's cool.
Oh, nice. Greg Heffley.
Yep. Well, in terms of animes which have celebrity cast members, I actually saw this one called Taurus, which is a 6-episode OVA series which had Matthew Lillard, Shaggy's actor. I mean, if you thought FNAF is where he didn't sound anything like Shaggy, I posted a clip of how he sounds in that series. That is also another example of its range.
I mean, there's another Studio Ghibli I guess I could recommend, and that is Porco Rosso. If you haven't seen it,
never heard of it.
And I mean, here's something you're gonna like. Michael Keaton plays the main title character.
Oh, that's cool. Samuel Jackson's an anime fan himself. Oh, that's pretty cool.
It's on Netflix.
Oh yeah, he confirmed that in a Wired autocomplete interview, and it was super funny.
Yeah, I mean, there are many celebrities who are fans of anime.
Yeah. Yeah, so I bet you guys, if you guys were to meet Samuel Jackson and you said to him you're fans of anime, he'd probably say to you, I'm something of an anime fan myself. Wouldn't he?
Yeah, probably.
Yeah, I would agree that I Prime. Before Endgame, there was Return of the King.
Oh yeah. And that review on my channel premieres tomorrow, guys.
Very nice. But yeah, No Way Home as well is a film that I definitely appreciate. The multiverse stuff, absolutely.
Yeah, he gets multiverse right compared to Doctor Strange.
Yeah, today I'll say that. Today, collectively today, because there's lots of things get it wrong, isn't there?
Yeah, I'd rather just say it today because everyone's trying to do the multiverse now.
Yeah, and that's not how you're supposed to do a film. Not everything's got to be in a shared multiverse, is it?
Can we just have one and done movie?
Just let the good stuff handle the multiverse. Don't try and copy them.
I kind of feel like this is the Avatar all over again because back then when it became the highest grossing movie of all time, everyone tried copying Avatar.
Yeah, and Avatar's not really a thing you should be copying, is it? Because I'm not even a fan of Avatar 1.
Yeah, I despise Avatar. It's one of my most hated films ever.
Yeah, I mean, only for that to be turning out the fact that Avatar copied another movie beforehand.
He copied several, didn't he? Pocahontas and Brother Bear.
Dances with Wolves.
Brother Bear.
Yeah, and apparently people think it's worth defending.
Nah, I'm not going to defend Avatar whatsoever. I'm not a fan of that movie at all. and there's no way I'm ever going to see its sequels. I am not interested whatsoever.
Neither am I.
Okay, Avatar is one of my most hated movies of all time. So what's that for?
Exactly. Yeah.
Yeah, I could care less. I could care less if 3 got delayed. I could care less.
I mean,
counts.
I mean, my response. I mean, when it comes to these films that got delayed due to a strike, you know, which I'm not interested in watching. My response to the delay, of course, is the famous meme, which is, "Oh no!" Anyway. Yeah, I love that meme, and I can't wait to see it when I'm watching Top Gear.
Yeah, the only Disney I can enjoy in today's world is South Park's version of them, because that's actually how it is.
Accurate.
Yeah,
no one kept it simple. You're right, and they did it really well. They didn't rush or anything like that. They did it really well.
And never because of that Pandaverse, especially from South Park, I couldn't recommend that one enough.
I'll see if I can check it out one day, hopefully.
There's one scene I saw of Pandaverse where Kyle said it best: multiple universes suck.
Yep. and I just love the jokes about Catholic being such a terrible leader.
Satisfying.
And then Cartman got it right. like literally my favorite line in Pandaverse is, "Put a chicken in, make her lemon gay."
It literally sums everything up, really. Sums it all up, really.
That's literally every movie ever now.
Yeah, indeed.
And now that show portrays Mickey Mouse.
Yeah.
this episode of the Jonas Brothers, you have to wear the purity ring. Regardless.
Yeah, it's pretty funny.
Or when he meets Randy Marsh. I don't know you. Are you from Pixar?
No, I'm from South Park. What's South Park doing?
Yeah, that lineup, you don't even see any Pixar characters in that part. Just the ones they bought to make more money.
So, Don, when it comes to films which are good, though, do you plan to post a review for Godzilla -1 soon?
Likely not until after Christmas.
Okay, that's fine. Did you post a review for The Creator by any chance?
For what?
The Creator.
Oh, no, I didn't.
Oh, right, yeah. Because I'd love to see your thoughts on it, because I saw it this week and I loved it.
Yeah, so did I. I love it as well. So,
it's my film from my Gareth Edwards. And I saw Killers of the Flower Moon as well this week, and I loved that as well. I mean, I can see why people might be disappointed in it. You know, I mean, what I'll say is, you know, is it my first Scorsese film? No. But do I think it's a bad film? No. I think it's a great film.
I haven't seen anything Godzilla related. Yet. So.
Yeah, well, when it comes to Godzilla, I'll definitely be keen to check out the Japanese Godzilla films. Because isn't a company that created Godzilla called Toho, something like that? Toho.
Yeah, Toho.
Yeah, I'll be sure to check out their films for Godzilla. I can imagine there's tons of you know, like merchandise for Godzilla to buy in Japan, isn't there? Lots of it.
I'm sure there's stock full.
I mean, one of the reasons why I'd love to live in Japan is because of that, really. Might be a pretty cool idea, really. I mean, Japan is a country I'd love to live in because of it's no nonsense. It's very respectful. I'd love to live in Japan. And yeah, the fact that they made a film this year which is much better than what Hollywood are doing, it proves it. Like, it's just really embarrassing how their cinema is 10 times better than Hollywood, isn't it? Very embarrassing. And the same thing also applies to my favorite film of the year, Sisu, which of course was made in Finland.
Yeah.
Well, not counting their live action remakes for anime, of course. But aside from that, yeah.
I mean, are these live action remakes made in Japan by any chance, or are they made in America?
Or
the countries?
Really.
I think, yeah, kind of live action Death Note movie. I think was mostly filled with American actors.
I mean, I heard that show based on One Piece got lots of positive reception from people, so that's something, I guess, which is good. But I heard that apparently a show which was based on an anime called, I think it was called Cowboy Bebop, something like that. Apparently, that got lots of bad reviews.
Yep, that one failed.
Oh dear.
Yeah.
And I also hated the Death Note movie.
Oh dear.
And of course, that one movie.
I mean, literally, the only good thing about the Death Note was Willem Dafoe's Ryuk.
I mean,
definitely.
Willem Dafoe is always a pleasure to watch, isn't he? So yeah, I can see why you pick him as the best part.
And also, he was perfectly cast too. Perfectly cast.
Yeah, I can imagine.
I'm not surprised that Death Note movie's bad. It's from a divisive director that, well, yeah, he's directed Godzilla vs. Kong. And...
Oh, it's Wingard, is it? Andy Wingard?
Yep.
Okay.
The guy's also directed a number of bad films too, like, well, the Death Note remake, obviously, and the 2016 Blair Witch reboot.
I didn't see that, but I didn't hear good things about that film, though.
Not worth it.
Yeah, I don't think I'll see it.
And has directed the bad parts of the first two VHS films.
That's unfortunate.
There's your filmography for him.
That's unfortunate. And apparently he's returning to direct that next Godzilla vs. Kong film, The New Empire, I think it's called, as well.
Yep.
I mean, I hope it'll be good. I mean, because I love Godzilla vs. Kong, so I'm hoping its sequel will be good.
Well, he also did the horror film You're Next, which was good until the ending, but Godzilla vs. Kong, is one best movie, really.
Yeah, I love Godzilla vs. Kong, yeah.
Though I do remember when I was 14, I actually was about to be watching that Godzilla film that came out in 2014.
Oh yeah, the one by Gareth Edwards, yeah.
Yeah, that's the only Godzilla movie I've ever seen, along with only MonsterVerse movie I've ever seen.
But yeah, I'm definitely very keen on checking out the Japanese stuff, though. And there's also one thing about anime which I think definitely separates it from cartoons. You know, aside from, of course, celebrity voices in it, of course, in the English dubs, I think one thing that sets them apart is probably how they're dark as well.
Yeah,
mature, I must say. Dark and mature. Yeah, that sound effect's very iconic, isn't it, from Godzilla? Scary but iconic. And I think anime would also be massively popular in Japan, wouldn't it, if I was to live there, wouldn't it? Very popular.
Yeah. Maybe.
Yeah, pretty.
Although even they've had some plots of their own. Like there was this one anime movie that came out in 1992 that it was so controversial that it got banned everywhere.
Oh dear.
Everywhere, including Japan.
Oh dear.
Which one was this again?
It was called Midori or something. Midori 1992.
And
I read the plot and it was so messed up.
So apparently it's so graphic it got banned, did it? Ouch.
Yep. Oh, so graphic, especially toward violence towards animals and children.
Okay. Okay, that's okay. I can see why that's going way over the line.
No, I've not seen Castle in the Sky yet. Hoping I can one day, though.
Yeah, I've seen that on Netflix. Back when I was in lockdown.
Yeah, Netflix tends to have several anime films on there, doesn't it? So yeah, it's definitely a good place. Yep. It's worth Spirited Away and Kiki's Special Delivery, for example.
Yep, another anime film I would definitely recommend is Arrietty, or in Aussie's case, The Secret World of Arrietty, because in the UK and the USA, it's named differently in some places. But yeah,
I see.
Yeah,
And of course, you also have young Tom Holland.
Tom Holland, that's cool.
Yep, that was, I think, his very first thing he worked on
as
a kid.
And I mean, another movie I love is Totoro.
Totoro. Yeah, I've heard about that. Yeah, I mean, I know Totoro because doesn't that character appear in Toy Story films as a toy?
Yeah.
That's cool then. Nice reference.
And you even have both of the founding sisters play off each other who play the two young siblings as kids.
That's cool.
The founding sisters.
That's a pretty good detail, that, yeah. Casting real life people like that.
Yep. And
I mean, I'm gonna try to watch more movies from Studio Ghibli, but there's one movie that I'm not gonna watch from them. It's called Earwig and the Witch. I heard it was bad apparently, so I'm just. And plus, also the movie's 3D animated.
Oh no, that doesn't sound right for anime.
Yeah, I saw a screenshot, and well, is the screenshot even worth sharing?
I mean, go ahead, show us what it looks like.
Okay. If this doesn't give you nightmares, then I don't know what will.
Let's have a look.
All right, I'm about to send it. 3, 2, 1.
Oh god, what is that?
Thing.
What? And also, why does it look like a stop motion based on the design of them? It looks like stop motion.
I really don't know.
2016 and bad.
I don't understand why they've gone 3D because whenever I picture anime films, guys, or shows, I always picture it as 2D, not 3D.
I wonder why they went back to 2D.
Oh, and I feel they got J.B. Blanc here wasting his time on this.
They even had Vanessa Marshall wasting her time on that as well.
What a shame.
You know, the actress.
And also Richard Grant.
Oh no, that's a shame. But yeah, I've been meaning to check out several of these films from different countries, guys, and of course Shadow's giving me a treasure trove of Norwegian films to check out as well.
Yep.
So yeah, I'm definitely keen on checking them out. And just out of curiosity, Shadow, do any of these Norwegian films have any English dialogue, or is it entirely in Norwegian language? These films you sent me.
I think Max Manus has a few. Maybe I don't know. It's been almost seen the movie.
I mean, for example, one with Jonathan Rhys Meyers, for instance, that you sent me.
Yeah, I think that one has some too.
Yeah, because I don't know if he can speak Norwegian or not. Actually, Jonathan Rhys Meyers.
And Kontiki, I also know has some English dialogue.
Interesting, and of course as well, when it comes to, I'm definitely keen on checking out the one with Christopher He. I think is how you pronounce his name.
Yeah, The Last King.
Yeah, The Last King. Yeah, because I like him in Game of Thrones as Tommen, so I'll probably like this, won't I?
Yeah, well, it is very. It is. The Game of Thrones wired to it.
Does it? I mean, it probably does. Just him being in it.
Well, only if you take away the magic and the dragons, then.
Yeah. And when it comes to Sisu as well, or if you guys want to see another film by our director Jar-Mike Hollander, I'd recommend Big Game if you guys have not seen Big Game. Any guys seen Big Game?
No.
Well, there's maybe reasons why I'd recommend it, because it's by the same director of Sisu, and also as well, it stars Samuel L. Jackson as the president of the United States in it. And one of the reasons why I watched it, guys, was also so I could pay my respects to Ray Stevenson, because he's in it as well. Ray Stevenson.
Rest in peace to him.
Yeah. And also as well, an actor who earned my respect for supporting J.K. Rowling, which is Jim Broadbent as well. He's in it.
Well, definitely give this a watch.
Yeah, Jim Broadbent's a great actor, and yeah, pleasure to have him on my screen. I can probably guess many guys would say your favourite role of his is Horace Slughorn, isn't it?
Oh yes.
I mean, I can see why. He was a pretty great character in Half-Blood Prince, wasn't he?
It's kind of funny that you mentioned Harry Potter now because of the game I'm playing.
What are you playing? What are you playing? Is it
Lego Harry Potter 1 through 4 on the PC?
Oh, nice. Where you up? So are you doing that puzzle in the classroom?
I quit the broom's jinx mission.
Oh, nice. And just out of curiosity, Ozzy, does that game have like achievements on your PC version of it?
Sadly, it doesn't.
Oh no, that's unfortunate. Because I know that apparently some PC games have like an achievement system or something. If you get on Steam, whatever it is.
Yeah, because for some reason, I think it's in Lego Lord of the Rings is when they started. For some reason, or was it Lego Batman 2? I don't know. But for some reason, they started much later.
And is that PC version based on the original version that was on, like 7th gen, or is it based on the collection version?
It's based on the original.
I see. No wonder doesn't have any achievements then, because that game came out, several years before they did Lego Lord of the Rings, didn't they?
Yep.
Yeah, I can't wait it to replay those Lego games on PS3 though. I mean, when I'm done with the Transformers games, I'll probably play the old Call of Duty games as well, and then I'll probably play those Lego games. And of course, on Thursday, guys, I'll be covering why I think old Call of Duty is better than today's Call of Duty.
Yeah, by far.
I mean, to me, guys, it's a biggest example of a video game franchise where I think old's better than new. Isn't it? But only relies on multiplayer nowadays.
Yeah, and of course now that they think that representing children is something bad.
Well, Shadow, you'll be happy to know that in the video, I literally say the hashtag. I say it. I say it's the only thing I've got to say to Call of Duty, leave children alone. I mean, I don't know why they're aiming it towards kids, because, like, the franchise is not for kids at all. It's a very dark, violent franchise. It's not for kids.
I mean, it's rated M for a reason here.
Exactly.
Yeah, it's not really aimed at kids, even though some of my friends from school used to be playing those games.
Yeah, I played when I was young too. Yeah, good memories.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not even gonna deny I got into Call of Duty when I was a real little kid. I won't deny that.
I mean, I got into Call of Duty with Modern Warfare Trilogy. That's how I got into Call of Duty.
Yeah, Modern Warfare 2 is the first COD game I ever played.
That's my favorite one of all time as well, so that makes me very happy.
The first Call of Duty game I played was Ghosts.
Oh God, I'm not a fan of Ghosts.
Yeah, neither am I.
I mean, I think it just lacks what made the games before it so great and memorable and unique, I must say, because it lacks innovation, in my opinion. Doesn't try anything new, really. We characters don't even care about. And I must say, the ending of that game is so dumb as well. But I will say, though, my favourite part of that game was Brandon Routh as a character, one of the supporting heroes of the game. And of course, his character's father is also voiced by Stephen Lang as well. He was good in it as well. Better than Crouch, in my opinion, from Avatar, at least.
It was far better in that garbage movie.
Then again, it's not really saying much because, because Crouch was still, in my opinion, the best part of the first Avatar film for me anyway. Like, when you're rooting for a villain in a film who's supposed to be a bad guy and you're not liking the good guys, you know it's not going to be a good film, don't you? Like, you're rooting for the wrong side, aren't you, really? There's just texting out saying he's joining soon. Brilliant. That's a shame, Exalted Nerd. That's a big shame.
I'm not heard anything from Vermont.
Why that surprise me? He never comes on anyway, does he? Doesn't even say why, does he? But yeah. Oh yeah, remember what FF3 as well, and Black Ops 1 and 2. Remember those? Happy memories, yeah.
Good times.
Yeah, tell me about it. Sam Worthington and Stephen Lang were in Avatar and Call of Duty. Over separate timelines, of course. And Alex Mason is also my favorite Sam Worthington of all time as well. All time.
Yeah, same here.
Such a great character, in my opinion. And if you guys was asking who my favorite Call of Duty villain is in the Black Ops games, it's Menendez. Yeah. Oh, Susie's here. Susie! Susie! Come here! Oh, she's here. She's here. Look, it's Susie! Look, it's here, guys. It's Susie. She come to say hello. Hello, beautiful buddy.
Oh. Look at that lovely princess.
Yeah. Come to say hello. Oh. This is what I live for, the cat owner, guys. It's every cat owner's dream. Susie. Oh, she's sitting next to me, guys. Whenever I'm playing games on my TV here, right, you know, she sits next to me and keeps me company a lot of the time. She cheers me up when I get stressed out over games. Hey, Susie. You'll say hi to everyone. Oh, she's purring. She's purring. Oh. Hope you guys are okay with me stroking my cat while I'm talking to you.
Yeah. It's all good.
Hello. Oh, she just chirruped just then. I guess you could say that's her saying hi. Oh. This is every cat owner's dream, this. Susie. Oh. She's very fussy. I must say, guys, since I moved house, my friendship with Susie has definitely really improved because of how affectionate she is towards me. Because back in my previous house, she'd be afraid of her own shadow all the time, but now, however, she's more often. And sometimes, guys, when I come home from work, I see her in my bedroom window looking down at me, waiting for me to come in, which is pretty cute. Yeah, Captain Price is my favourite Call of Duty character of all time, and my favourite villain's Makarov from the Modern Warfare trilogy. And yeah, Menendez is amazing as a villain, yeah. I definitely understand his motive because he wants revenge for the death of his sister, doesn't he? So yeah, makes sense, really. Aww. She's turning her head off, guys. She's really happy. See? Oh, she even comes up to me when I do that, you know. I beckon her over with that, you know, and she fusses me. Imagine she sits on me when I'm streaming. Imagine that. She sits on me. That'd be pretty cool, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
Such a cutie.
That's the name of my dog.
Cutie?
Yes.
Wow. Didn't know that.
Yeah, only the spelling's a bit different.
Really?
It's just C-U-T-E-Y. It just sounds the same, but spelled differently.
Okay. Well, I didn't even know that until now, yeah. I guess learn something every day, really, don't you? Something new every day. Oh, yep. This is what I live for, guys, as a cat owner. Susie. She's like fussing my legs. Oh. Really, Jedi Prime? Well, I personally don't care about Call of Duty multiplayer either. To be honest, I don't really care for it anymore, really. If any of you guys don't care about it, I don't care either.
And then maybe one of your next Studio Ghibli FIFA film should be the Cat Returns.
The Cat Returns.
Yep.
Yeah, Andrew Boyd never disappoints. Johnny Cage does. He's so funny as Johnny Cage. Perfect casting. Susie. Oh, she's like sat down here, guys, like behind me. Oh. Do you reckon she feels safe because she's sat behind me? Oh, Susie. Oh, here she is again. Oh, she's great company.
Yeah.
The precious little bunny. Oh wow, she lost my glasses for some reason. Susie. Oh. This is definitely a nice surprise, wasn't it, guys? I thought she'd be sleeping about the whole stream, but no, she came to say hello to us.
So nice.
Yeah. So adorable. Susie. Lily's also still sleeping down there, but she might come and say hello to her as well, maybe. Who knows what she'll do. Susie. This is amazing, this. It's what I live for. Susie. Aww. Aww. If I was to do a thumbnail for these videos, guys, of my cat vlogs, do you reckon I should do like a cartoon version of them on the front as a thumbnail, like a cartoon picture of them?
Yeah.
That'd be a good idea, really, wouldn't it, really? Aww. Aww. It's still purring, guys. She's still purring.
Aww.
Oh. Susie, come here. Here she is. Sat on me now, guys.
No. Hey, Susie.
Yeah, so cute. Aww. Aww, meowing as well. Such a cutie. Oh, I love that meow as well. Hello. So adorable. Absolutely adorable.
Indeed.
Sometimes as well, guys, when I'm watching films, she sits with me as well. Usually, sort of Lily as well. Great company to have. I mean, do you guys as pets sit with you when you're watching films?
Well, mine, of course, used to. Before,
Yeah.
you know.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, indeed. I know that one of Don's dogs watched TSN 2022 with you, didn't you, dog, Don?
Yeah, this year.
Yeah. And Susie's gone down there now. So yeah. Oh. I must say, if I was to describe Susie, I'd say she's very dynamic because she changes her behaviour so much. 1 minute she's very affectionate, then the next minute she runs off. But I will say, for what it is worth, you know, she is more affectionate these days than she has been before. I'll say that. And what's also amazing is, even if my bedroom door's open, she stays in my room pretty much all day. Even though there's a chance for her to leave, she stays in my room. So yeah, I think loyalty really, isn't it? And when it comes to checking out shows as well, guys, when it comes to supporting Chris Pratt, I'm definitely very keen on checking out Parks and Recreation, the 6th.
Definitely checking that out.
Yeah, I want to. I mean, I've got no doubt in my mind that it's much better than today's comedy.
And also, when it comes to sitcoms, to pay my respects to Andre Braugher.
Yeah, Andre Braugher.
This week, I'll be checking out Brooklyn Nine-Nine.
Yeah, I want to check about too. I know one of my friends from school likes that show, so I might probably see what I think of it too. Yeah.
Well, I actually gotta get going now, guys. But
well, to being here, Don, it's been like I hope you have a great week.
Yeah. Yeah, you too.
Yeah, take care, Don. Thanks for being here.
Yeah. Okay.
See you soon.
Yeah, Don.
So I want to check it out. I have no doubt in my mind it's better than today's comedy. I mean, I will say The Office was better to like American sitcoms than today's comedy. The Office, for example. See you.
Yeah.
Yeah, just so funny. And Shadow, if you were to ask me what my favorite parts of the show is, it's probably of course where I see the famous memes, for example. Like when I saw those memes,
no.
yeah, like that for example. When I saw those, I just died of laughter because I love seeing them finally. And Ozzy, just out of curiosity, are you by any chance aware of the Office show's existence because of a meme on the internet over it?
Actually, not really.
Really? Why is that?
Because my brother showed me the show.
Oh, really? What do you think of it when you saw it?
It was, yeah, I thought it was funny. So whenever it streams, I'll watch it.
And also, have you seen the memes of it on the internet? Like the GIFs, for example.
I think you already know the answer to that.
You have, haven't you?
I think you already know the answer to that one.
Yeah, I also use them a lot. I mean,
God one a lot.
I mean, my favorite line that Michael Scott says is his character. That's what she said. But if you talk about a line he says only once, which is a meme, it's definitely "No God, please no."
Oh, that's what she said. When oh my God, Chad and I are obsessed with that one.
Yeah, it's pretty funny. And Shadow, just out of curiosity,
mostly thanks to the jokes.
And Shadow, when you watched The Office finale, were you already aware when you watched it that Michael was coming back, or did you get a surprise when he returned?
I actually did not know that he was coming back.
So how did you react when Dwight turned around and Michael was there waiting for him?
Well, actually had a smile on my face the entire time it was on screen.
Yeah, and how did you react when Michael said his catchphrase as well?
Yeah, that was definitely a great scene.
Yeah, that was brilliant. And it was definitely really cool, and they did a very good job keeping it secret too. When it was being released on TV initially. Oh, Lily's here. So yeah, we're both my cats join me tonight. Yeah, here's Lily, but she's eating her food right now. You right, princess? Two cats have been here tonight. Can't say no about that, can we?
Nope. Can't say that at all.
Yeah. The Office was definitely so funny. Really funny. And I'd recommend it if you guys want to see something really funny.
Yeah, well, I know there was an Office series that there was a British version of that.
Yeah, that's the original version, which I want to check out one day, hopefully.
Yeah, I may want to check it out because I want to see Ricky Gervais's version.
Yeah, Ricky Gervais is one of my favorite comedians, and he's also a comedian that I still trust today as well.
Like he's a comedian I have massive respect
for me, yeah, because he believes in free speech and he's very nice when you see him on Twitter and Instagram, for example. And I also have massive respect for him because of the whole to be Render Sith. Well, I mean, it does have quite a dark ending, doesn't it? A sad ending, of course, where I lose everything. So I can see what you mean. And it involves. Then again, but No Way Home's a multiverse film. Render Sith isn't a more galaxy movie, isn't it?
Yeah, I mean, technically speaking, the ending is completely different. I mean, the good guys win in No Way Home, but not the way you expect it. And Revenge of the Sith, the bad guys.
I mean, let's just say the ending of No Way Home. It's a good ending because the good guys win, but it's at a great cost, isn't it? Because the main character loses everything. That's what it is, really. Just a great cost, really. And that's the key thing about sacrifice, really, because you can defeat something, but it might cost to do. That's all part of sacrifice, really, and defeat, really, responsibility.
Yeah, I mean, not everything need to have a bright, sunshiny day, happy ending.
No.
Exactly.
I mean, I'm explaining that to someone who basically dislikes the cyberpunk Edge Runner anime because the main character dies.
Well, I think that show's good. Better than the game.
Yep.
That's what I think. Edge Runners was a really good show.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll definitely check out.
Yeah, it's really good, and Shadow, you'll also be happy to hear with Giancarlo Esposito's in it as well.
Oh well, let's hope he doesn't get.
He doesn't. He's actually a really good character in his character he plays, and it really good character. Yeah, here's Princess right here, my little princess. Oh, so precious. When it comes to the Office finale, guys, yeah. While I was happy to see Michael, I was a bit disappointed that he didn't really say much, unfortunately.
Yeah, I didn't like that either.
Like, I think it would have been cool if we got to see him talk to his former workers and reunite with them. And maybe give, like, a final commentary when asked in an interview, like I would do in the show with the interview with the staff members of the office. Because the only thing he says is talking about how much his staff members have changed. They're all grown up now, really. That's all he says, really. And I get that they wanted to keep his name out of credits by giving him 2 lines of dialogue, but then again, some actors in films have said more.
Yeah.
Like for example, one actor being uncredited I can't get by is Ben Affleck being uncredited in The Flush. Because guys, despite being in the first 5 minutes of the film and having several scenes and lines of dialogue, he's uncredited. Like, come on. Please don't do that to Ben Affleck. I mean, sure, the film is trash in my opinion, and from what I've seen of it, but you can't uncredit the man himself, Ben Affleck. Come on. That's not acceptable. Especially because Ben Affleck's an actor like as well in today's mad world. And he, of course, has my respect for saying he doesn't want to take part in James Gunn's new DC universe either.
Well, good riddance.
Yeah, he's missing nothing if he doesn't take part in the universe anyway.
Because James Gunn's universe is just a massive flop.
I hope it fails miserably.
It already is.
I mean, if people are gonna call me a hater for saying that, so be it. It's what I think. You got upon my opinion, then don't talk to me. But then again, there's nothing wrong with hating because it's just an opinion, isn't it? If you hate it, you hate it. I don't see anything wrong with that. It's just your opinion.
Yeah, I get. Yeah, there's no harm in it.
Yeah, but there's no harm in having an opinion. It's not a crime to have an opinion.
Yeah, because back when I still used to like Mutant Mayhem, guess what? I didn't attack anybody for disliking it.
Yeah, exactly. Because everyone's got a right to have every opinion they want to have.
Because I think there was a tweet right there that was literally telling people to spread. I saw that people were saying spread hate speech to Mutant Mayhem haters, and I'm like, why?
There's no reason why you should. Just let them have their opinion in it.
And plus, the movie is garbage, so...
Yeah, let people either like or hate it. There's no harm in having an opinion over a film. Oh, Lily's looking at me right now, guys. Yes, I do like Zack Snyder. I think he's made great films. I've really enjoyed his films so far. I mean, the only film he's directed I've not seen before, of course, Rebel Moon, which is coming out later this month. I've unfortunately heard bad things about that movie, sadly. But yeah, I'll see what I think of it. I'll probably one day check it out, see what I think. And Blaze has joined us. Welcome, Blaze. Nice to have you here.
Oh, hey, Blaze.
He's on mute, but also do you reckon he's on mute because of a noise or something?
Yeah, probably.
He'll probably say no on my chat, won't he?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Makes sense, Blaze. Makes perfect sense why you're on mute. Makes sense.
Yeah.
Oh man, I'll never forget that fateful day when Blaze's brother nearly said the M word.
Yeah, that was hilarious.
Yeah, and it was like midway. He was like midway finishing it, and then he muted himself immediately.
Yeah, I think it made it funnier, didn't it? Really, it's like a censor.
Yeah, and I seriously could not control my laughter when that happened.
Yeah, I can't blame you. I was trying to hold in my laugh myself, but I had to keep it intact for the stream, you know. Then again, but I did laugh early, guys, by doing an evil villain laugh when I said I was going to trash like Home Alone 4 and 5 anyway. But yeah, I mean, I still like Zack Snyder's films, guys, of course, but I mean, the only thing I don't agree with him on is his opinion towards Amber Turd. That's it.
Yeah, same here.
Yep.
I mean, put it this way, guys. If it's to ask me, am I surprised that he says that? Well, not entirely, because the thing is that if you work with a controversial figure in a film, right, they might probably try and paint a good picture of themselves to you, won't they, to make out a nice person, right? So I reckon she probably done it to him, hasn't she, Amber Turd?
Yeah, and also Mira is still part of his vision.
Exactly. So she probably painted a good picture of herself for him, and he's unfortunately fallen for a trap, hasn't he?
Yep, and I still hate the idea of having her as part of his vision. I still trying to respect it. Just trying my very best to respect it, but it's damn near impossible.
Yeah. I mean, I still like his films, but yeah, that's something that I just find hard to accept, really, to be honest.
Yeah, so that's just like with Elon Musk on Amber Turd.
Yeah. I mean, I like Elon Musk, but what he did with Amber Turd doesn't really make much sense, really, to be honest. I'm trying to make sense of it myself, really.
Yeah, and Elon Musk is a guy that I have a lot of amounts of respect for.
Yeah, he's a cool guy, Elon Musk.
He's awesome.
Especially with how he's against Disney.
Yeah, he is. He's been earning lots of respect for me recently when he's trashing them, rightfully so.
But like when he literally told Disney to go after themselves.
He didn't legislate to Bob Iger.
Yeah, he literally did.
What a legend.
And plus, I like Elon Musk so much. Well, a few years ago, I now have a Tesla in my garage.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, that's like the ultimate flex I can do.
And it seems he's really into technology, guys, because apparently his son is called Tech now.
Oh, then Elon and I would be good friends in real life, then.
It would seem so, yeah. He did indeed,
I love technology.
That's what he did to Disney. He pulled a Wolverine on them. And that, of course, meaning to drop the F-bomb, because that's what Wolverine said to Professor X and Magneto, didn't he, in first class, didn't he? Oh. Hello, Lily. Here's Lily, guys. Oh, so precious. Lily. Can you believe we had 2 cats on the stream tonight? 2 of them.
That was crazy.
Yeah. But you know what? I'm here for it. Never say no to cats being on my streams. You know, cats are just such wonderful creatures and they're so adorable. I mean, imagine if I had like a massive army of cats in this room, guys, right now. It'd be insane, wouldn't it? It'd probably be like Cuteness Overlord, wouldn't it? Cuteness Overlord.
Yep.
Really? Oh. So cute. But yeah, when it comes to playing games as well, I'll try to platinum Lego Marvel 2, hopefully. I mean, if Shadow can do it, I can. Can't I?
Yep, you can.
I mean, Shadow, when you did your platinum for it, did it feel like forever when you were working towards it?
Kinda.
I mean, because I don't know how long you play a game for during a day, but yeah, I imagine it took you a while, didn't it?
Well, it definitely took me more than a day.
Well, of course, it's a massive game.
Yeah, honestly, the platinuming started to remind me of how I am so close to platinuming Lego Incredibles.
Well, good luck to you, because that's what I'm going to be playing next.
Yeah, because I haven't given an update about that, and there's only one trophy left, and it's the hardest one.
And what have you got to do for it?
You have to get a 75 combo.
No. Well, I apparently saw a video, Ozzy, on how to do it. You've got to, you know how you can jump in the air and press square to like ground pound or something like that? You've got to do that constantly on like a loop or something. Really?
Yeah, I've tried and I still screwed up.
Yeah, because I saw like a guy doing like a platinum, walkthrough for it, and yeah, that's what he did. Yeah, he was able to pull it off one of the levels. I think it's on that level where you're on a rooftop, like in the first movie on a rooftop level.
Yeah, that's the one I went to, and I still keep screwing it up.
I think it takes practice and timing, doesn't it, to get right, really, doesn't it?
Yeah, I mean, I will say, Rugged Eagle, it is easy to 100%, but he never said platinuming though.
Yeah, he's talking 100% completion, weren't he? Not platinuming it, because I think Rugged Eagle's a PC gamer, isn't he? For Lego games, isn't he? He's a PC player, isn't he?
Yeah, he doesn't play consoles anymore for Lego games.
Yeah.
So I can vouch for what Rugged Eagle did say on Lego Incredibles being very easy to 100%.
Yeah. So have you like literally completed the game, Ozzy, in terms of the collectibles and all that?
Yeah, I did 100% it.
And did you find it easy to do because is it quick to do or something?
Yes, some of them are.
Well, that's good then.
So yeah, I mean, I don't think you'll have any trouble 100%ing it. It's just the 75 combo that you got to work on. Well, I have to work on it because once I get it, then boom, third platinum.
You can get it. I've got faith in you.
Yep, and you know what? I'm gonna reinstall it on my PlayStation because I actually did rage when I was doing it.
Ouch! Oh, lucky nerd left us.
I'm gonna reinstall it right now.
Nice one. And when it comes as well to that game, Ozzy, when you played on PS4, can I guess for the first Pixar character you unlocked was Woody?
Well, he wasn't the first one that I unlocked, but he was the first one that I played as.
That's cool. I mean, who was your first Pixar character you unlocked?
I think it was either Dory.
Oh, Dory.
Miguel. Either one.
I think it's pretty questionable how they make Dory a Finding Nemo character and not Nemo himself.
Yeah, that is strange.
I mean, if you were doing like Finding Nemo and Finding Dory in the game as separate films, fair enough. But like, come on, where's Nemo? I am happy with that Sully's in the game for one thing, but we got John Goodman back to voice him. Because yeah, guys, they've got John Goodman back.
Yeah, I love that.
Yeah, that was brilliant. And I must say as well, I don't think it's the same voice for Russell from Up, is it? I think it's someone else. But I must say, he does sound close to a movie voice for Russell, doesn't he?
Yeah. Yeah, I mean,
very impressive.
I mean, it makes sense because technically Russell's a character that doesn't really age.
Yeah, and that's, of course, evidenced by Dog Days, isn't it?
Yep.
Which is pretty cool.
Just
but
look
so
at that.
close.
97.
So close.
Yep, like, hold on, let's go to my trophies. Let's go there.
And also, it says it says that your rarest trophy you got is Where's My Super Suit? Is that 100% completion trophy?
No.
I mean, what's got to do for all that?
But let me tell you why. You know the final boss with the Omni Droid?
Yeah, of course.
You have to play it wearing Frozone's training outfit.
Oh, okay. So is it basically a reference to not being able to find a super suit then?
Yep.
That's actually pretty funny. I love that meme.
Yep. The 100% one is called It's Showtime.
Yeah. It's also because of that meme and because of Samuel L. Jackson, but Frodo was my favourite Incredibles character of all time as well.
Yep. Alright, while that game is installing, I'm gonna swap to the PlayStation, so I just gotta finish the level of Harry Potter.
Nice one. And also, Ozzy, did you also notice that the voice for Frozen in this game is the same person that voiced Nick Fury in Lego Marvel 1?
Yeah, I remember he told me that.
Yeah, John Eric Bentley. I must say, he does a pretty good impression of Samuel Jackson as Frozone in this game.
Yeah, I literally thought that was Samuel L. Jackson when I first played it.
Yeah, I mean, I first thought that they'd reuse clips from the films, for the cutscenes, but no, it's all newly recorded audio, even by actors who of course, who came back for a game, for example. Because I believe Jason Lee came back as Syndrome, and so did the voice for Violet as well. And apparently the voice for Dash from the second film came back as well for a game too, which is pretty cool.
Yeah. Might as well bring him back before his voice breaks.
Yeah, good thinking, yeah. It's probably broken now because it's been 5 years since Incredibles 2, but yeah, good to be going back for a Lego game, isn't it? I mean, good thinking we're going back.
Yeah, because I think something that people should know, like a child actor involved, and you want to use them for like a game or a show, you might as well use them now before they hit puberty.
Yeah, of course. Because it's probably inevitable that the voice for Dash in the second film's voice is broken by now. It's been 5 years, hasn't it?
Yeah.
It's just inevitable, isn't it, really? And also as well, I know also that a lot of the cast from the second film came out, you know, the new cast, they came out for a game, which is pretty cool, like Bob Odenkirk, for example.
Yeah.
And I think the voice for Screenslaver came back, I think, as well, apparently. And I think also the voice for the villain from the first one called Bon Voyage, and also the Underminer, John Ratzenberger. I think he came back.
I remember one time you did ask me about Bon Voyage, and I did confirm it. They did get him back.
Yeah, it's pretty cool. Yeah, they got the voice of Bon Voyage back, yeah.
I mean, I'm impressed with TT on that.
Yeah, it's proof they can get, you know, a lot of the actors back, really, if they try. I think the voice as well for Mr. Incredible was pretty decent too. You know, voiced by a voice actor I know called Jeff Bergman. He's called Jeff Bergman. Pretty good impression, I must say. And but yeah, Ozzy, hopefully you can plan on it. I mean, it's literally like the last trophy, isn't it?
Yeah, like I just can't turn away from it now. I came all this way.
No turning back. No turning back, eh?
Yeah, because I was thought like, no, I'm flat out done. But then the other side of me is like, no, you gotta get that platinum. So I'm like, screw it, I'm reinstalling the game. I gotta do it.
And have you read the PlayStation Profiles page for a game as well, Ozzy, to see how they solved it?
I actually have not checked that. I didn't even think about that.
I mean, imagine if there's like an easy way to do it. Imagine that.
I wish there was.
Like, isn't it really annoying when you try really hard to do something, then you realise there was an easy way to do it all this time, but you didn't notice?
I think that's with every single Lego game I've played.
I know, right?
Like, it's that easy all along, and most of it comes from videos I've seen from Pack Attack.
Yeah, Pack Attack makes it look so easy, doesn't he?
Yeah, I'm just like, oh my god, it was that easy all along.
Yep. I've noticed that thankfully lots of the levels in Lego Marvel 2 seem easy to replay for trophies because they're not even that long, are they? Thankfully, most of them for collectibles. Oh, really, Donnie? I definitely can relate when it comes to Fallen Order. Because those puzzles were just so hard for me, and it turns out they were so easy all along. Oh, my goodness. I must also say, Ozzy, that personally, I'm also not really a fan of the music in like or Super Heroes 2 either, to be honest.
Yeah, not really. Same with me.
I think it's pretty forgettable, to be honest.
I mean, it literally feels like it's trying to sound like music from the MCU.
But this is not even part of the MCU, though, is it?
No, it ain't.
The only thing it does is it has characters wearing similar costumes to the MCU version, really. I mean, the only one of the Avengers I noticed that it wasn't based on wasn't based on any of the films was Captain America, because it's based on the comics, isn't he, in this game, isn't he?
Yeah, he has the regular suit on.
Yeah, whereas Thor and Hulk have their Thor Ragnarok skins, and Iron Man has his Mark 47 suit from Homecoming, and Black Widow's based on Age of Ultron, and Hawkeye's based on Civil War, isn't he?
Yeah, I mean, even though I don't care for Chris Evans anymore, I still find that very questionable.
Yeah, I wonder why he's the odd one out when it comes to the Avengers in the game, when it comes to the designs. And also Vision is awesome again, based on MCU as well.
Yeah.
Yeah. Bill Hader, funny. That's what I'll say. He's really funny, Bill Hader.
Yeah, Tropic Thunder.
If you want to see a funny one, I'd also recommend Superbad as well. Because he plays like a police officer who makes loads of mistakes. Really, it's actually pretty funny.
And of course, it's one of the few good things about It Chapter 2.
And of course, in terms of voice work, Inside Out as well, and Cloud Chance of Meatballs as well.
And I also love him in The Dark Crystal Netflix show.
Oh, yeah, that Puppet Show.
Yeah.
Yeah, I need to check it out one day. Lily's behind me right there, guys. So yeah, yo, Blaze, what's up? If you're gonna talk to them in my YouTube chat, by all means, yeah, go for
it. Well, Lego Incredibles is installing. I'm just gonna play some GTA 5 again.
Nice one. And Shadow, while you were on mute, I also said that the music in like a Mark 2 isn't that good either. Because I think it's the music. I think it's forgettable like Marvel Super Heroes 2.
Oh yes, it is.
So and Ozzy also thinks it's similar to MCU. It's trying to be like the MCU's music, but I think it failed musically to be like the MCU's music.
And would you also say that the Kang stuff? I don't. What was it?
Kang what?
What?
You know when Kang is speaking in Chronopolis in the Homeworld, I forgot what that was.
The speakers. The speakers.
The speakers, yeah. Did you find that very annoying?
Yeah, I did, but I've thankfully destroyed most of them. So yeah. But then again, though, I mean, I can't get enough Peter Sefton Norris for at least. He's funny as Kang, I must say.
Well, it's definitely more tolerable than Skywalker Saga, if you know what I mean.
Yeah, of course. Mainly because of the Crate hub world where you can hear that woman and doing like an impression of those animals that run around.
Like, it goes like this. Shut the hell up.
Yeah, when I was playing for that area, I took off my headphones because it was so annoying. Like, it really got on my nerves, to be honest. I wish there was an option for you to turn off the dialogue completely, so it's completely silent.
I wish.
I mean, there is mumble mode at least, but she probably does it on mumble mode anyway. Because it's not even talking; it's like a sound effect, isn't it? She's making, so yeah.
Yeah, the mumble mode was terrible.
Yeah,
it feels so awkward.
It just feels, in my opinion, forced and just out of place, to be honest, because how weird it sounds, really.
It's only included because of fans.
But that's not a fan service, because the grunts don't make any sense, do they? Or the noises, for that matter. Because, like, it's clearly not meant to be for mumble mode based on the cutscenes that have it laid out, so why include it? They should have done, like, specially made cutscenes for it.
And they even include some dialogue, even, as well.
Yeah, pretty weird, if you ask me.
Yeah, like the I'm Your Father scene where Vader was like,
Rather than why don't you show a picture of Anakin and Padme like in Complete Saga again?
Yeah, that was funny.
And that made more sense too. Told what you need to know. Like, they did it much better in Complete Saga, and oh, you're purring, Lily. Oh, guys, she's purring. I love it when I got happy cats with me.
And yeah, I fully agree with Bartolo what it says here. Forced fan service is very annoying.
It is. Sometimes there's like too much fan service and it can go horribly wrong.
Yep.
Like
the flush.
Yeah.
Rise of Skywalker.
I mean, what fan service even was in Force Skywalker? Because I'd say it's fan disappointment. It's not serious, it's disappointment. And also, when it comes, of course, to Chronopolis in the game, right? Whose idea was it to include Egypt as one of the open worlds to explore? Egypt.
I don't know.
What's that got to do with Lego Marvel? Come on. I mean, the only character I liked in Egypt, guys, was probably Horus. You know, the Egyptian version of Thor. I liked Horus, but that was it.
I mean, I guess Egypt was supposed to be like a reference to Kang in the comics.
Because isn't he Egyptian?
At one point.
Because isn't he Egyptian, Kang?
I think it was supposed to be. Yeah, it was. I think it was supposed to be to one part.
I mean, it would. I mean, if you ask me, it would have made sense to have Egypt. I don't know, maybe Apocalypse was in the game along with the other X-Men.
Yeah, Apocalypse, yes. But no, the X-Men are not in the game.
Egyptian. Yeah, because of the stupid licensing reasons.
And the game came out a year after X-Men Apocalypse release, so surely they could include that. I mean, imagine getting to play as Oscar Isaac as Apocalypse in the game. That would be awesome.
That.
My favorite wall of his too as well.
You know what?
And also I would love to play as the comic version of Apocalypse.
I mean, you know what would have been better?
Go on.
Who? If we got actual Lego sets based off the Fox X-Men movies.
That'd be great, wouldn't it?
Yes.
Like, literally, Hugh Jackman's Wolverine literally is a part of my Lego minifigure collection. How awesome would that be?
Incredible.
I mean, we did get a set that was based on Days of Future Past back in 2014.
But the only thing is, of course, is that Wolverine was based on a comics in that set, weren't he? And Cyclops as well. Cyclops as well, wearing his comic. But then he's not in Days of Future Past, is he, until the end, is he? So yeah. And Storm also has short hair as well in the film too, not longer like the figure has.
And I'm glad that we're gonna get more X-Men sets.
Yeah, because I'm doing those like minifigure bags of them. I've seen some of those somewhere.
Yeah, and I've seen those leaked sets, and looks like we're finally getting Rogue.
About time, isn't it?
Yeah, aside from the X-Men, you know who they should also done Lego sets for? The Fantastic Four.
Yeah, when are they going to do sets for those?
Why? Where's Lego Fantastic Four?
I mean, they already have got. I mean,
we have Doctor Doom.
They did Doctor Doom in a Daily Bugle set, so why not do it for the Fantastic Four?
You see, this is like a topic that we did a few weeks ago, where I said it's annoying when Lego games feature certain Lego characters, but they're not in actual Lego sets.
Yeah, that gets my nerves a lot. And I think as well, if they do like figures of Human Torch, they should probably do two versions of him. One where he's normal and one where he's flamed on. Two of them.
Yeah.
Probably do that really, and I think as well with Mr. Fantastic, we should probably give him customizable arms and legs which are longer as well, and maybe a longer neck as well when he's stretching. Maybe different versions you could customize really.
And also another thing that I hate about Lego Marvel is, where the hell is Stan Lee?
Yeah, why not do a figure of Stan Lee as like a special figure or something?
So we're getting Kevin Feige in the newest MCU in the newest Stark Tower, but
really, goodness me,
Stan Lee,
not the one who started it all.
Like, come on.
Aside from Stan, I mean, they should have also have, I don't know, maybe Steve Ditko or Jack Kirby.
Yeah, those three.
Yeah, those three are very important to Marvel.
Yeah. And if they ever do a set with Deadpool, guys, they should also do a figure of Rob Liefeld as well, who created Deadpool as well, Rob Liefeld.
Or, you know, another thing, if they do an Iron Man set based on the 2008 movie, include Jon Favreau or Happy Hogan.
I mean, Happy Hogan is a Lego figure in one of the Far From Home sets, so you've got a figure in there, so we could probably copy that for first Ant-Man film, couldn't we?
But yeah, that figure Happy sucked.
Yeah, it's not a good figure, so we should probably try and make it better, shouldn't we?
Yeah, update it.
Yeah, make it more like Jon Favreau, you know?
Yeah, or if another idea I think is if Marvel decides to remake the Lego sets based on the Spider-Man movies, maybe include some movie.
Mm-hmm. That'd be pretty cool, wouldn't it? They have also,
I really think.
Did you guys also see that they also released, a set based on Noah Holmes' final battle on the Statue of Liberty?
Yep.
Yeah, I saw that.
And I definitely I want that for Christmas.
I want it.
And I have noticed that we're gonna get an expansion which features Finally Lizard and Sandman. Again.
Finally, I'm wondering why they're not even there. In that set. Like, come on, they were a big part of that battle, weren't they?
I mean, at least we were able to get another Andrew Garfield Spider-Man Lego figure.
Yeah, one that doesn't cost like thousands of dollars.
One that doesn't cost a house.
One that doesn't cost a fortune.
That's brilliant.
Because right now I'm just with my the custom ones I got from Comic-Con.
Nice one.
I mean, I don't really know if I have a favorite custom Lego figure. I'm kind of thinking maybe Deadpool, maybe.
I mean, Deadpool has an official figure, but that was back in 2013, weren't it? With Wolverine and Magneto, weren't it?
Yeah, that one's based on the comics. The figure I have is based off of Ryan Reynolds.
Oh, that's cool. So you decided to make it a bit different, did you?
Yeah, because the one that I got from Comic-Con has like a lot of detail put into it.
Oh, that's cool.
I mean, and this is kind of an example where I kind of prefer the custom over the official Lego figure.
Yeah, I mean, you said more detail, so that's probably a good sign, really. But it's improving, really, compared to the official thing, really.
The original Deadpool is still iconic.
I mean,
Deadpool we got in 2012 is iconic.
I mean, if there's one, well, actually, there's multiple. But if I had to say an example of one original Lego figure that will never be topped by the new one, is Indiana Jones.
Absolutely.
Oh, never.
Yeah, along with Darth Vader, Boba. Actually, I don't know. That's a bit debatable on Boba Fett. And who else would I say? Batman.
Yeah,
Batman.
Yeah.
Classic Batman figure.
Yeah, because I personally prefer the original Batman figure over the new ones, if you ask me. Like, more nostalgic, and also because of Lego Batman in 2008.
I mean, whichever version based on animated series, I'll go with that version. I mean, I did notice when I compare them that the Batman in the first Lego Batman game appears to be based on the new Batman Adventures is back to a little bit. Mainly because of a bat symbol, for example, not having the yellow on it. Then, of course, in Lego Batman 2, he's based on Michael Keaton, isn't he?
Yeah, and also, I really appreciate Lego for making more sets based off of Michael Keaton's Batman.
Yeah, that's pretty cool. Yeah, I've noticed quite a few recently.
More Tim Burton Batman sets. Honestly, I feel like Lego should just start making more sets based off Tim Burton movies.
Yeah,
it should do, yeah. That's a pretty cool fact about Iron Man.
Yeah, like Beetlejuice. We got the Dimensions figure. How about do one based off of the house?
Yeah, good thinking. Or maybe like a set based on that, that model or village as well, which you can visit in the game.
Oh yeah, and how about Nightmare Before Christmas?
Yes,
the figure.
Imagine that.
And I think another example would probably be Edward Scissorhands.
Oh, pretty cool.
Edward, I'd love to see.
Yeah. If they were to make his hands more, guys, they'd probably use something similar to Wolverine's claws, wouldn't they? To make it look like he's got long scissors, really. Something like that, really.
Yeah, like new modified versions of those claws.
And I think, the one I think they should also do more is actually it's probably going to be really funny. Mars Attacks.
Mars Attacks.
Can you imagine that?
That'd be a good idea, yeah. And I think if it goes to a set based on, say, Charlie the Chocolate Factory, they should do it based on the Chocolate Room.
Definitely.
I'd love that in Lego form.
I'd love a diorama of that.
And you know how we sometimes do like these, like Lego landmarks where you can build, like landmarks across the world. We should probably do one based on the Chocolate Factory itself, really.
Yeah, definitely. Yes.
When it comes to designs of factories, I'm not a fan of the design for 1981 because it looks like a brewery, not a chocolate room, Willy Wonka chocolate factory, in my opinion.
Yeah. Yeah, 1971 movie only had one good song.
Nation.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's my favorite song of the movie.
Yeah, Gene Wilder, a great singer, isn't he?
Yeah, and
but I will say though, guys, that while I do love Gene Wilder's version, I hate the credits version of that song when the credits are rolling. I hate that version because it's not Gene Wilder singing it, is it?
It is not. It's like a chorus singing it, and it's really not that good.
Yeah, I don't like it. And also the film ends there too. Doesn't even come and what happened next, does it? Whereas Talk About Tree does.
I guess you could say when they're flying in a great glass elevator, they're going to space.
Yeah, I think that's. I mean, it's going in the air, so yeah. Well, that tell you. Higher and higher, you
also,
know.
There's something I forgot to mention about Gene Wilder. I actually do have respect for him.
And why is that?
Because it's based on the way he criticized the remake, because he didn't go out and start attacking Tim or Johnny. He actually praised them by saying he prefers them in other things.
Well, yeah.
Unlike what James Dunn did with Batman.
Yeah, it's right, because unlike James Dunn, who slammed the 1989 movie and he bad-mouthed the cast and crew of it, you know, Gene Wilder said he wasn't a fan of it. He said he enjoyed Johnny Depp as Willy Wonka, didn't he? I read about it.
Yeah, that's how you properly criticize something.
I'm not talking about a live action Nightmare Before Christmas. Screw that. That's going to be dead on arrival.
I do not.
No, don't want to see that.
No, forget it.
All I know is that well, first off, all I know is that Tim Burton's is definitely not returning because he's done with Disney. And secondly, that's literally gonna be an insult to Tim. And not only just Tim, Henry as well.
Indeed.
Both Tim and Henry.
Indeed.
Henry for directing the original, and
Henry
Tim
Selick
for creating it.
Yeah, Henry Selick, did a great job directing what Tim wrote. Stan Lee, is an absolute legend, absolute legend. My favourite comic book writer of all time. If I was to break it down, guys, one of my favourite book author of all time is Tolkien. My favourite comic book writer is Stan Lee. That's what I'll say.
Yeah.
And plus, guys, right, while Stan Lee is still my favourite character in like Marvel Superheroes 2, I feel that unfortunately they did downplay him in terms of abilities, sadly.
Yeah, I guess.
Like, for example, guys, my biggest complaint about what we did in that game is how he can't turn into Stan Hulk in the game.
My question is, why?
Yeah, why would you get rid of that ability? Come on. Like, because that was, in my opinion, an awesome surprise when I first saw like Marvel Superheroes 1. Massive surprise. An awesome surprise.
They even added it in Avengers.
And also, do you guys remember all the hype for like Marvel 1 when it first got announced? All the hype for it.
Yeah, I still remember it.
Oh man. And guys, that's the highest quality Lego game of all time too. I can definitely see why. Highest selling Lego game ever, I'm not surprised because it was amazing. Yeah, he drunk blood, didn't he? And he said, "Wow." Yeah, Stan Lee is an absolute legend, and it's always fun getting to see Stan in the MCU, of course. Yeah, before we lost him sadly in 2018. And speaking of Incredible Hulk movie as well, I actually watched several scenes from that recently because the Incredible Hulk is probably a massive example, in my opinion, of a film that I love more and more. I see it really, and appreciate a lot more too as well.
Yeah, same here.
Yep.
As I said before, guys, my favourite scene in the film is Hulk smash.
Yes.
And I also definitely really love a scene where Hulk, of course, defeats Abomination, and then he roars loudly.
See, that's the Hulk.
Right
this
there.
Is the Hulk.
Yeah. And can any guys by any chance relate to Hulk when you guys get angry? Do you wish you could roar like him when you're angry?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, I feel like that a lot sometimes, really. And based on how long that Raw was and how loud it was, I don't blame Jamie E. Blanc and Fred Tatasciore for passing out when we recorded the voice for that film, because they did the voice, didn't they? Alongside others like Lou Ferrigno too. Yeah, it was really cool how, Stan Lee had lots of abilities in the games, yeah. I think it was a reference to, of course, who he created, weren't it, as well, which is pretty cool.
Yeah.
My favourite version of Stan is in LEGO Avengers because he has an Iron Stan suit and of course, a Stan Buster armour, which is pretty awesome.
And I love how he has his own version of Iron Man's Mark 1 suit.
Yeah, that's what it is. Iron Stan, it's called. Iron Stan.
Yeah, okay.
I think what I also like about Stan in LEGO Avengers is also the more extra added on dialogue to his character.
Yeah, that was brilliant. They gave him new dialogue as well, and he appears a lot in the game's cutscene as well.
Like how he takes the place of that old German guy.
Yeah, who says that there are people like you or something to Loki, isn't it?
Yeah, he stands up to Loki.
Yeah, that was awesome.
And I've seen in Age of Ultron when it says, the other guy? I thought you'd never ask.
Yeah. And in the credits where you see him cleaning up and he sees Mjolnir.
And he lifts it up.
I mean, I'm not surprised that Stan's worthy. I mean, guys, that's Stan Lee. No question, it's Stan Lee. Of course he's going to be worthy, isn't he? And one of the reasons why I also appreciate Incredible Hulk a lot as well is also because of its CGI as well, in my opinion, to a CGI.
Yeah. Like, it's hard to believe that came out in 2008.
Yeah, and that's like 15 years ago, isn't it?
15 years. Look at the CGI now.
Yeah, it's garbage, and that's one of the reasons why I'll be covering the MCU in Order's Better Than You.
Because now CGI looks like a McDonald's Happy Meal toy.
Yeah, it does, especially because of Potato Doc.
Actually, that's an insult to McDonald's, if you ask me.
Yeah.
And it got a She-Hulk looking like looks like a PS2 cutscene.
Abomination.
A deformed Barbie doll, or a Barbie doll reject.
Or maybe like a cartoon character in a live-action film, really. That's gone horribly wrong. Like a Shrek character, for example. Then again, but I've seen better PS2 cutscenes than She-Hulk.
And then, of course, the most recent example is the Marvels.
I mean, the trailer that Az brought down on his breakdown for a trailer was enough to tell me it was going to be garbage anyway because of a horrendous CGI. Hey Maria, nice to have you here. Yeah, we're literally finishing the stream in 15 minutes, so yeah, you come at a pretty good time. I hope you're doing well. And also as well, next to me is Lily right there. She's having a sit down right there. So yeah, you come at a good time. She was on early too as well, and I gave her a cuddle too. Yeah. Yeah, you missed her, hadn't you?
So far, I'll definitely say the stream has gone better than last week's.
Absolutely. Mainly because Ozzy's here as well, which has been great too.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah, because you weren't here for much of the last stream, were you? Because you had to go somewhere, didn't you?
Yeah, I was watching a stage show.
Yeah, it's absolutely fine, yeah, but you were here for the whole thing, and I'm very happy about that.
Yeah, and I think best of all, the stream didn't cut out abruptly.
Thank God for that. You liked Dungeons & Dragons, Maria? Yeah, I'm glad you did. Yeah, I love Dungeons & Dragons film. It was brilliant.
Love that movie.
Yeah. And I covered it as an example of a film that deserves sequels too as well. So, yeah, I showed pure love for that film on my video. And speaking of which, also, you guys enjoyed today's video where I said, well, I think Nimona deserves a sequel as well.
Yep.
Because that film was proved to me that, Netflix should keep doing these original ideas that the Blues going to have before we shut down. Original ideas. I say original ideas, guys, because I do not want them to do sequels to Ice Age or Rio anymore. I really don't.
No. I say should have stopped a long time ago.
Yeah, but I will say, guys, though, if they even dare to do a sequel to my favorite Blue Sky film, Robots, I will not watch any more Blue Sky films ever again, even the original ones.
They better not.
Yeah, because Robots actually holds a special place in my heart, guys, because it's actually the very first animated film I ever saw at cinema ever in my life. So that film means a lot to me. It's also my favorite Blue Sky movie, mainly because of that reason. So if they do a sequel to a film that, in my opinion, ended perfectly, I'm going to be absolutely furious.
I mean, Robots is literally an example of a movie that makes me non-stop laughing.
I know, right? I can definitely. I always laugh my head off when I rewatch Robots.
I mean, am I supposed to say it's my favorite animated comedy?
I can see what you mean, yeah.
And also, you were talking to me about how you wanna watch a movie together one day.
Yeah, one day we should.
Yeah, why don't you do that one day? That'd be pretty fun, wouldn't it? I mean, you
got the infamous Big World.
Yeah, Big World's a legend. I mean, you guys can give it a watch, can't you?
Yeah.
Yeah, I heard about Andre Braugher passing away. We lost him far too soon. It's very unfortunate.
Just 61 years old.
And you know what's heartbreaking, Shadow? Is that's the same age Lance Reddick died at as well, earlier this year. Like, we lost Lance Reddick and Andre Braugher way too soon, and we were both 61 when we died. I think that's just a cursed year to die at, isn't it, nowadays? Because we lost those two, isn't it, at that age? Just cursed.
Yep.
And also his cause of death was revealed as well. It was lung cancer.
Oh no, that's very unfortunate.
And
rest in peace to him.
Say that is cancer, screw cancer all the way.
Yeah, screw cancer. No, you're not wrong, Maria. We lost lots of people this year, very sad, which is very sad. Really sad. The ones that hurt me the most, the deaths which hurt me the most were the ones where we lost people way too soon.
I mean, like, I feel like the death that hit me the hardest this year is Lance Reddick.
Yeah, same for me too, because we lost him far too soon, and I think it's also really sad how he died literally a week before John Wick 4 came out, literally a week before the film released. So he didn't have a chance to see the praise that the film got. It's just really heartbreaking.
And the other reason is because it came out of nowhere.
Yeah, out of nowhere. I had no idea he was ill. I had no idea. Just taken way too soon. But if you guys would ask me which death hit me the most last year, it's Kevin Conroy. That's what I'll say.
For me, it's Kevin and Robbie Coltrane.
Yeah, Robbie Coltrane as well, yeah. But unfortunately, guys, unlike Kevin Conroy, who I had no idea was ill, I knew Robbie Coltrane was unfortunately not in a good place because he had osteoarthritis, guys. So he was unfortunately, in a wheelchair, sadly. But yeah, Kevin Conroy was my most broken death from last year because we lost him way too soon and it was out of nowhere. And screw cancer for that too as well. In terms of people who died this year who lived a long life, though, one that brought my heart a lot was Michael Gambon's death.
Yeah, I can't believe I had to wake up to that.
Yeah, I was asleep, recovering in bed from an illness, and when I woke up, I saw the news. I was like, "Wait, what?" And I was very upset about it.
Yeah, and of course Matthew Perry passed way too soon too.
Lost him way too soon. Yeah, like he was like in his 50s, weren't he, when he died? Yeah, and apparently they confirmed his death was something with ketamine or something like that. Ketamine. So yeah, that's very sad, isn't it? And as well, in terms of those who lived long lives as well, I woke up to a very sad news. But we lost Burt Young, from Rocky as well. That brought my heart. And also, in terms of those we lost way too soon as well, Ray Stevens as well.
Yeah.
But I will say, well, the saddest death in 2020 for me, no question, was Chadwick.
He was just in his 40s, for God's sake.
Yeah, and screw colon cancer for that. And 2018 for me, no question, Stan Lee.
That one is like the one that broke me the most.
Yeah, I can't blame you.
That's on your birthday. That's on your birthday, Aldi.
Yeah, it literally was there because I felt like not just punched in the stomach. I felt like I got kicked in the stomach when that happened.
That's just really sad, yeah. Oh.
And I think the second death that hit me the most in 2018 was Steven Hillenburg, the creator of SpongeBob.
Yeah, that's very sad.
Yeah, the creator of my favorite show of all time.
Yeah. Yeah, rest in peace, Alan Rickman as well, 2016, yeah. Lost him way too soon. He was only 69 when he died. That was very sad. And I've also noticed, guys, that lots of cast members in Harry Potter died, haven't there? Lots of them, unfortunately. Which is very sad. I mean, both of
It's honestly really depressing.
Yeah, it is. I mean, both of to play Dumbledore are no longer with us. Neither is Robbie Coltrane or Alan Rickman or Richard Griffiths who played Uncle Vernon as well. And there's probably, unfortunately, some others too. Yeah, it's very sad that both Stan and Steve died in the same year, isn't it? Really sad. And I really appreciate I appreciated Into Spider-Verse for paying tribute to them in the credits with quotes from them. That was nice to see. And that was sadly his last voiceover that he did for a film before he died, sadly. Was he Into Fast? I was heartbroken because he was only 40, wasn't he? 40.
Yeah.
And it's 10 years ago since he died. Doesn't feel like 10 years at all. And yeah, it makes the ending of Furious 7 so emotional for me.
Hey, thought you can leave without saying goodbye.
Yeah, indeed. Like, and that ending right there, Furious 7's ending, is just how you sent people. And in terms of off-screen deaths as well. Black Panther's death as well, of course.
I'm still pissed off that they did that.
I don't even know why we're calling it a respectful film. Like, you kill off the King of Wakanda at the start of it, off-screen, in a pathetic way. In a way that doesn't make any sense, and you call it respectful. Get the hell out. That's not respectful. It's disrespectful. Oh, man.
And also when it comes to that really hit me hard in 2020 was Ian Holmes passing.
Oh, yeah, that broke my heart a lot too, yeah.
And it was literally right after I ended up marathoning The Hobbit and Lord of the Rings trilogy.
It's always a pleasure to do a marathon of that trilogy, isn't it? The two of them.
Yeah.
Yeah, because again, around that time I was marathoning a lot of movies. First it was Star Wars, then I just moved on to Hobbit and Lord of the Rings.
Yeah, because of lockdowns.
Yeah, the last movie I marathoned was Transformers earlier this year.
Oh, nice. And I must say as well, guys, of course, but after we lost Ian Holm 3 years ago, his final scene in Return of the King hits so much differently nowadays. It really does hit differently.
There's a lot of scenes that hit differently after an actor passes away.
Indeed. I mean, like, of course, Ian Holm's case with Bilbo in Return of the King, his final scene literally feels like it's Bilbo going to heaven, doesn't it? That's how it feels, really.
I might as well add on Willy Wonka for Gene Wilder when he says, I can't go on forever, and I really don't want to try. Yeah, there you go. Right there. And I think as well with Dumbledore, Michael Gambon's case, when, he walks away into whiteness and vanishes, yeah. There's that too. But his last line is very touching, where he says to Harry, of course it's happening inside your head, Harry, but why should I mean it's not real? Because it's just very, very nice how you can be assured that while something may be happening in your head, it still counts as real because it exists in your head. I love that.
I mean, one thing I will say, you know, in terms of the mind is that, in my opinion, your mind is a much more powerful weapon than your fists. That's what I'll say. Oh, Lily, what are you doing? What are you doing?
And yeah, after I sadly had the misfortune of watching Rings of Power on September 2nd last year, I literally cried when I rewatched The Hobbit right after.
I can't blame you.
That was the first time I saw the movie after Ian died.
Yeah, rest in peace, Ian. Yeah, Lily's here right now, sat with me. Come to say hello. She's a bit agitated, but I think for some reason, but yeah, it's all right. It's all right. And if you look at her chat, Lily, you've got a big fan in there. You know, Maria, she's a massive fan of you. Don't say hello to him. Yeah. But yeah, rest in peace, Ian Holm. Rest in peace to him. But yeah, I have no doubt in my mind that, you know, if we lose more people soon, then, you know, of course, their last scenes will definitely hit differently, of course, for them too, won't it? Sadly.
Yeah. I think another example would be Albert Finney.
Oh, yeah, of course, yeah.
And Big Fish.
Yeah, that's definitely... I mean, Ozzy, I found that scene very emotional, didn't you?
I cried.
I can't blame you. It's very sad. Yeah, and when it comes to actors, well, of course, I try my best to appreciate them, you know, with the time we have with them, really, you know. That's what you gotta do with them. Wish them well, really. That's what I do. I wish them well. You know, I'm not going to predict when we're going to die or who we're going to lose next, because that, in my opinion, is stupid and cruel. I'm just going to wish them well. That's what I'll do.
Honestly, I think that's just really disrespectful.
Yeah, it is. I'm not going to predict. Like, if you guys were to ask me who do you think is going to die next, my response to you is, don't ask me that question ever again.
Like, I just don't want to know.
Yeah, no one. Why should anyone know? Just appreciate everyone while you can and enjoy your life, really. I mean, guys, why didn't I wish people happy birthday on my channel in my community posts? It's because I want to show pure love for everyone while we can, you know.
Yeah.
And that being said, guys, it is now 3 hours, so that is, of course, the end of the stream. So yeah, that was really fun, weren't it? And thankfully, no connection problems, which shut off the stream, which is brilliant. So yeah, thank you very much for taking time to check out the stream, guys, and tuning in. So yeah, and I'll see you all next week. Yeah, hopefully next week it'll be fine too, because that'll be the last one before Christmas too. So yeah, so you know the drill, guys. Be sure to give this video a like. Also, be sure to tell us in the comments what you guys thought of the stream if you tune in to go see it. And thank you for checking it out if you did come to see it. And please go subscribe to the special guests who came on as well. Oh, go show us a love of their channels. Also, be sure to join Team Power by pressing subscribe. Who's coming in the future, and we will see you all later. See you guys. Take care. Bye bye.
Bye, stream. Take care now.